Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
Oh yeah, I'll be coughing a lot.
And I'll be clearing my throat. How are you?
I'm good. I'm well. How are you?
You sound better than I anticipated. Then probably better than you were last week anyway.
Yes. Yesterday was the best I felt since. Yeah. And this morning I woke up, and you know how that very last day of your cold, it all comes out.
Oh yeah.
I just blew my nose for like a minute straight, and it was just it all came flooding out. So yeah. Long week. We had another bye week. My fault again, but here we are. I'm sorry.
Well, to be fair, I think you were gonna try to rally for Thursday.
Yes.
But it's also, I think I did something anyway.
You had work. You were working late or something.
I had to go to Warwick because I had to pick up my chain. It was the only day I could do it.
Your chain.
My chain broke.
Your bike chain.
my bicycle, my Schwinn.
Yeah.
It was like the only day I could do it. So then I'm like, I'm going to wait until the traffic dies down. Like, let me just see where he's at.
If you did do that, if we did record on Thursday, you would be sick right now. It was so
yeah. Which is why I even missed, like, I didn't go to Mel's last week. Usually I do.
Oh, well.
She was sick. Her dad was sick. One of the kids was sick. It's like, I go, no.
Yep. I blame Will Campbell. He got me sick. Didn't even get to tell a story. Now I'm mad.
What story?
I saw Will Campbell in the airport.
Oh, that's right. I mean, he's going to come up in our news anyway.
Yes.
But, yeah, get into it.
I can't hear myself. I just realized.
Oh, you're not plugged in, Guy.
Oh, Guy. Guy. Mom. How about, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I can hear myself. Hey, and there, that was a confusion.
And there was in the wrong hole, and we found the right hole. Sometimes that happens.
That's how out of it I've been, is that I did not even notice that I could hear myself.
You had the Bronson treatment. Bronson got to taste the headphones for a second.
So part of the reason we missed last, so 2 Fridays ago, flew to Florida for my brother's surprise 40th wedding. God damn it. Birthday celebration that he did not know about. So
was he like overjoyed?
No, he told me to leave.
That is a Darren move.
He told me to get on the next plane out of there.
That's what he would say.
So my flight was super early Friday, so I'm like a psychopath when it comes to timing. If I'm 5 minutes early, I'm 10 minutes late, so I get to the airport at 4 a.m. 2 hours ahead of domestic, even though it's like, and also with all the shutdown stuff and some flights are getting canceled.
Right.
I just didn't want to chance it.
Yep.
So I got there early. Excuse me. As I'm walking back to the bathroom at like 4:30 in the morning, and this is the day after Thursday.
Was it TF Green?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and that was the other reason I was exhausted. Thursday Night Football was the night before for the Patriots, so I watched the whole game.
Yeah.
I got like 3 hours of sleep. But then as I'm walking back from the bathroom, I see someone like up ahead taking a picture with someone. I'm like, oh, that's weird. And then he turns, I see his side profile, and I see his little goatee.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, it's Will Campbell.
Damn.
There he is, just there. I was like, what is Will Campbell doing here at 4 o'clock in the morning? Dude, you just played football like 2 hours ago. You should be really tired.
Yeah, they played at home, right? You guys were at home. Yeah.
So I was like, Will Campbell, you're awesome. Keep protecting our baby boy Drake.
What did he say?
He just laughed and said, thanks, I appreciate that. That was it.
Does he really have?
Oh, yeah. He's got that drawl. Remember, I will fight and die for him after he got drafted. You don't remember that?
It's all a distant memory. Things have changed mightily in the NFL for both of us.
I will fight with my everything I got. That's kind of. I used to not.
That was like a Forrest Gump impression. So if Will Campbell doesn't sound like Forrest Gump, then we apologize.
So this is 2 weeks ago, and it was great. And then he vanished, and I sat down, and by the time I looked back up, he was gone. So.
And then you said, after you walked away, you shouted, "Subscribe to the MOJO Show."
Yes. John, my cousin, was very upset because he flew too, and he was waiting in line at Duncan and missed him, and he was upset because he loves Will Campbell.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I wonder where was he?
He was taking the Delta flight to Atlanta. I assume he was watching the Georgia game because they were playing a top. They played a big college football game. So people assume. So I assume he was going there.
Oh, that's right. Because they played on Thursday, so they had the extended break.
Yeah.
Got
So,
it,
and it's
got
so
it.
funny because I was listening to the post game show, and one of the guys is like, "Oh, I hope they use this time to rest and they don't just jet off somewhere and go out." And I was like, "Holy shit! I literally just saw
It's
Will
like,
Campbell."
you just keep that mouth shut. I didn't see shit,
didn't
Will
snitch.
Campbell. I didn't see shit.
I did not snitch. I did not snitch.
Well, then we were talking, and I said I'm pretty sure he also protected Jaden.
Yep.
He must have, right?
Yeah. LSU. Yeah. He
Yeah,
played.
see?
Yeah. Look at that.
Will Campbell's the link here.
Yeah, because he started. I think he started his sophomore year, so that makes sense.
Fun times.
Yeah,
You had a busy week
I did have a busy week.
from Thursday night on.
Yeah, and then I started a new job.
Right when you came
I
back.
came home from Florida. Now the trip was planned well before that was a twinkle in my eye. That was a surprise, and then just kept on rolling. Here we are. Shisha.
That's okay.
Yeah,
We make it work, you know.
sure do.
We try to be flexible. It's the last time.
I appreciate
It
that.
was not flexible.
Next week will be a little also at a weird one because we're Monday Night Football next week, but we'll get to it.
Yeah, so we can possibly.
Hoping we get flexed out, but I think it might be too late for that. I think if we would have got flexed out, they would have told us by now.
Well, I'm surprised because Washington didn't get flexed out of their Sunday night game against Denver, and I don't believe you guys did either. So we'll probably look for maybe Tuesday to record.
Yeah.
So you can watch the game.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we're back. We missed a week, but that's okay. Things
That's-
happen. Life happens sometimes.
Life does happen. It sure does. So looking real quick, I don't know how you fit. So touching on the week that we missed, I
Yeah.
was 10-5. That's all I got.
On the week that we.
Missed. I finished.
Are you talking about this current. Yesterday?
Nope, the week before.
The week before that.
that we didn't talk about.
Let us.
I started off 5-0, and then finished 5-5.
You finished what? 5-5 last week?
No, I was 10-5 total, but I started.
Oh,
I started 5-0.
gotcha.
And then,
I was also 10-5.
there we go.
Right now I'm 10-3,
Hey, me too.
and I got the Niners over the Panthers.
Me too.
So we'll get into some of the losses here.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we picked the exact same.
It's so funny because as I was looking at these, I was like, I definitely would have picked differently talking through it. Besides just like looking at it, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I definitely talked myself in and out of things, which is interesting. Because even listening back a few weeks ago, I like talked myself out of the Rams in one of the games and stuff like that. So it's pretty funny.
I only regret one pick. I lost 3, but I only right now regret one of those picks. So we'll get into it. But first off, let's start it off. This is our water of the week. This is from Nature's Promise.
Is this the Stop and Shop brand?
Yeah. Formerly known as Acadia. Now they do Nature's Promise.
Yep.
It's their spring water edition. So it's pretty good. It's got a nice clear tinge to it.
Distributed by Adusa Distribution LLC, Salisbury, North Carolina 28147.
Yeah.
I do have a question or concerns. I'm going to call that phone number.
This is their Eco Air bottle, non-BPA package. So
Lots of microplastics.
cheers to you.
Cheers. Not the best. Bottom of the rankings for the water.
Honestly, I prefer the Nature's Promise.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Nestle water guy. I don't like Dasani. I will drink it if I have to.
No, that's the Coke brand, right? I think it's
Yeah.
Coke, yeah. I'm a Poland Springs guy.
I like Poland Springs.
Yeah. Luckily, we have a filter in our fridge, which is actually just have to replace that today when I get home.
Damn. Well, there you go.
Just ran out.
Busy guy over here. All right, that's your water of the week.
Yeah, it wasn't a beer week. This wasn't the week to do it. I thought about it too, and then even like yesterday, like I usually have a beer. I do beer and a beer during the game, and even yesterday, I was like,
Nah, scratch it. I
Yeah.
mean, we had some for the tree party. I was gone all day yesterday watching the games, and today was just a busy day too, so I didn't get out to go get any more NAs, but
yeah,
there's always next week.
there is always next week.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, getting into the week that was, and currently is, really. The Monday night game is about to happen anytime now. Thursday night, we had the Houston Texans hosting the Buffalo Bills. Texans come out 23-19. First thing I want to say is the Texans jerseys were so fucking ugly.
Oh, I was wondering where you're going with that.
Their helmet, that metallic, shiny, like the jet, I hate it.
I don't even know what what it is, the logo. What is it?
Was it like a horn? I don't know.
Also, what is a Texan, I guess? Houston person?
Person from Texas. I did not like the all reds, and I did not like the helmets.
I don't hate the all red everything, or when the Patriots do the blueberry. I don't hate it, but, excuse me. I don't like it as a week-to-week thing, but a fun little Thursday night, sure.
But the helmet, I think, was my bigger problem.
It was a bit much.
But that's like when you guys played the Jets. I really got to look at that. I hate that shiny green helmet. It's so ugly.
That Patriots, which we didn't talk about when we were here. It looked real good.
That nor'easter was. Yeah. That was the problem too. Like theirs looked so good, and I think I like the helmet even more than the jerseys.
Yeah, I like the white. Yeah.
And then you see this ugly metallic green. I'm like, this is so ugly.
Yeah.
But I actually really like those nor'easter joints.
I did too. I liked them more than I expected. In motion, I guess it was just good. It was a perfect game for it Thursday night. It was fun.
Nice rivalry jersey.
Yeah.
This was a surprising game, and every time I didn't watch it like fluidly, but every time I looked, Josh Allen was getting rushed or sacked. I mean, that defense was on point.
Yeah, he had a really bad interception. I think that was this game and not the week before.
No, he threw a bad one in this game.
Yeah, blending together now. A little surprising, little not. I mean, now that Keon Coleman is benched, like coach's decision benched, after Shakir, I couldn't even name their wide receiver 2. I don't even know who it is. And I think, what's his name, is still banged up. Kincaid?
Yeah.
Even if he's playing, he's still not 100% healthy. So I think they might be in trouble over there.
It's losing to New England happens. Mm-hmm. Losing to Miami, I can give it to you because those are division games. Sure. Okay, it's rare that you're going to go 6-0 in your division. This was a funny one too because on paper too, I picked the Bills. Obviously,
I did too,
but I was concerned about, which it didn't matter because he scored more points than Lamar, but I was concerned for some reason about Josh Allen starting him in fantasy for this game. Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't know, they're traveling to Houston. Mm-hmm. I don't love it. Mm-hmm. He got me more points than Lamar, but still.
Interesting. He had a bad game.
He didn't have a good game, but it's the Cheese League, so
that's true.
Anything's possible in the Cheese League.
Yeah, especially with Mills playing the backup quarterback for the Texans, I really thought that they would be in trouble, but he played, and he didn't play great. No. He played good enough. Less mistakes, and enough to get him over the finish line. Great for it was a phenomenal week for me.
Yeah,
for the Patriots and standings wise, because the 1 seed that would be beautiful, but I don't anticipate it because we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But this opens us up to we should win the division.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Even if we lose to the Bills, we should still, because they lost to the Dolphins. As long as we beat the Dolphins, as long as we beat the Jets, that division is ours.
Yeah.
Home playoff game. Mm-hmm. Ideal.
Yeah.
Ideal.
This is bringing up a common topic on this here MOJO show. And it was funny. I was going to send this to you earlier, but I'm like, I'll wait. A clip came up on my YouTubes of Ariel Helwani, who is the MMA
guy,
but he's a Knicks fan too. But he's a Bills fan. He was on Dan Le Batard's show, and he was saying, "I think it's time for a change." And it was funny because he said he was going back to the Cincinnati game. He was going back to losing to the Chiefs, right? And Dan Le Batard goes, "You've been firing him for 3 years?" And I go, "Oh my God, it's Maurice." It's interesting this season, specifically because we're getting a couple blips, right? Like maybe the Broncos and the Colts and you guys, right? Mm-hmm. Those are teams that nobody expected. The expected teams to be good are not good right now.
Yeah.
The Bengals, the Ravens, I think, are coming around.
Yep.
The Chiefs are not good. This should have been, on paper, with those teams being down, this should have been the Bills' conference to run away with.
Yeah.
So now I'm not saying I'm on your side. I got to see how this plays out. But right now, that topic is becoming a little more interesting, I would say.
Yeah, I can go back and find the text message that I said to McDermott all those years ago.
You've been saying it for a while.
For a very long time. And yeah, the Patriots had a rookie head coach and a young team, and that this was their year. You're 100% right. Not even just the Ravens and Chiefs were down. This is the year that you get home field advantage throughout the playoffs, get that bye, and just cakewalk. But you let these guys raise back up, and then usually when a team goes, like obviously a team goes down, teams come up. But when you see the Chiefs and the Ravens of the world start going down, someone's going to replace them. So that's where the Broncos are coming in. That's where we're coming in. And McDermott's defense is supposed to be his strength, and I don't think it's not good.
Yeah,
it is not good. And they get destroyed by the Chiefs all the time. So it's kind of happened to Bill at the end of his run, where it's like he can never stop a running quarterback. It's like, do something different. McDermott never did anything different.
Yeah,
and the Chiefs just beat them every time. It's comical at this point.
I think that this is going to maybe highlight your case by those better teams of the past few years being down.
Yeah.
And now you're also kind of not really fantastic yourself.
Right. And like the Patriots had 5 years of down, whatever. But now they're starting to come back up, and you just wasted 5 years of running that division. You essentially had 5 years in a row where you that's a pretty open window. 5 years. And they couldn't even make the Super Bowl. They couldn't even make it. They didn't make it.
It's going to be interesting what happens in Buffalo.
It is. And they're entering that fancy new stadium. They're going to want to have some buzz.
Was it you that sent me that video about...
Yep. All the guys are getting priced out, all the fans.
I don't like that. And they even said in that video Washington was thinking about doing that, which is nuts. I don't know if we talked about it on the show, but having a fee just to be able to buy your seat is a fee.
Yep.
It's almost like the MMA model right now. It's like you have to have ESPN Plus, but you have to pay for ESPN Plus to then buy the pay-per-view. It's a double paywall. So you have to buy the license to just buy your seat.
Yeah, and
that is complete fucking insanity.
Yeah, especially because that stadium is like 60% publicly funded, I think, or something crazy like that.
That's
The one thing, and I think I wanted to talk about this last week with the Bills, is I think we talked about it via text. God, his name is currently escaping me. For our wide receiver, he's our wide receiver now, but he was their wide receiver. The guy that walks no shoes on. Why his name is escaping me? I cannot. Mac Hollins.
Yeah.
He was their leading receiver in touchdowns. He had 5 touchdowns last year, and he only had 30, 40 complete receptions. Not like this. He was a wide receiver 4 or 5. But when you're a team that is right there, spend a little. Would you have overspent for your wide receiver 4? Probably, but just spend it. Spend it, because now they have Shakir, and then.
Well, it absolutely didn't work out for us for a variety of reasons, but we went out and got Debo.
Yeah.
Granted, we assumed that there was going to be more health on this team, but they made a move to go bolster their wide receivers.
And what did we say after week 1 or week 2? We were watching one of the primetime games, and they said, everybody eats. And that's just another term for everybody sucks.
I don't know. I would argue that because you guys, everybody eats on that team.
I guess it's...
That's where I would argue that. Because I've said this on this here show, is Drake puts that ball all around. You see everybody's name comes up.
Maybe because people compare Drake to Josh Allen. I kind of see it, but mostly just because size, even though Josh Allen's like a tank.
Yeah.
But I don't think and Drake's young, but Josh Allen was not this accurate in early in his career. Like Drake is different. In that regard, anyway, like the 70% completion percentage, that was not Josh at all.
Yeah.
But I think the Patriots don't say it, because that was like their Bills' mantra. They were saying it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a little bit different, where it's like, that's like, everybody eats on this team.
Yeah. But I do see that on the field from New England.
Yeah, that's fair.
At any given point, I'll see Diggs, I'll see Pop, I'll see Hooper, I see fucking Hunter. Collins.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Hollins didn't
Booty.
Have a game. Yeah, Hollins, Booty, and Diggs did not have a good game yesterday, but Hunter carried the slack.
Right.
Big time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens over there in
We'll see.
Buffalo.
Right now, before we let's pop at their playoff projection. Right now, the Bills are the 7th seed.
Wow.
Yep.
And the Chiefs are looking from the outside in.
Yeah, they're the 10 seed. Still a 54% chance. If they lost yesterday, they would have been they would have been big trouble.
That was a fucking close one too.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Moving on to the Sunday games, the Cleveland, oh my God, Chicago Bears over the Pittsburgh Steelers, 31-28. Aaron Rodgers did not play in this game. I didn't watch it. As I was seeing the score keep going, I go, why'd I pick Chicago? Why? They do this to me all the time. I pick them and they fucking lose. They pull it out in Pittsburgh, and they're sitting. The Bears right now are sitting at 8-3 on top of that division. The Steelers fall to 6-5. I believe they said Rodgers doesn't need surgery. There's a chance that he returns this week.
Yeah, I remember Mason Rudolph had a pretty good run with them a couple of years ago. It wasn't last year, it was the year before that, where he took them to the kind of finished the season strong, and they made it to the playoffs with him leading the charge at the end. So he's not a stiff, but I did pick the Bears because Aaron Rodgers was out.
Yeah.
The thing I'm looking for right now is I'm pretty sure. So the Bears are what, 7-3,
8-3.
8-3. This is why the internet is annoying. Like you don't. It shouldn't take this long for me to go to NFL standings. It's just ridiculous.
I have it up here. Do you need it?
I'm just looking for their point differential. I'm pretty sure their point differential is like negative.
-3.
Yeah. So they're 8-3 with a -3 point differential.
Yeah,
Which is not great. I
pretty
mean,
wild.
I mean, I think they're leading the division.
Oh yeah, they are by a half a game.
Yeah, but that is not a good sign for them.
No, not at all.
But hey, 8-3 is 8-3. So
Is this the year we predicted it? Is this the year the Steelers go under 500? We did predict it on this year program, and I will tell you, fucking DK is getting benched in fantasy.
Oh yeah,
and I think we're playing each other next week.
Oh nice.
He isn't giving me jack shit. And I had somebody I think I had Tracy or something from the Giants, had like 200 something fucking points.
Yeah, I have him in my keeper league, and I don't think he scored a touchdown in like 4 weeks. He's killing me. He's killing me.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get benched. I think this week.
Yeah. I think this is it. Well,
6-5 though.
Yeah,
I know it's on the cusp.
That's true. I think this is they're not. I don't think 3 more games. I think they're in trouble.
And I just don't see. I think it already kind of was assumed. I don't see Rodgers coming back next year for anybody. I think he retires.
Yeah. Unless it's like a Buccaneers team that Brady went to, but I don't think there's anything out. And there's no team out there that has that.
No,
that only needs a quarterback that has everything else lined up.
Unless there was an injury and they called him off the couch.
Yeah.
I mean, which I can understand that too.
I think it's just like, dude, just take your millions and go home.
I think he tried to give it a shot in New York. Mm-hmm. Tried to give it one more shot because he kind of, they just let him go. I don't know. I mean, I think regardless, they could win the Super Bowl, and I would retire. On top.
The only place he could go, and this is going to sound crazy.
Oh wait,
what?
I want to guess this.
Yeah, guess.
What conference?
The NFC.
Place he could go right now.
No, well, next year.
Next year.
Sure.
Right. You're assuming that the same team is intact?
Yeah.
Atlanta.
No, but that would probably be my second choice.
Okay.
I was going to say the Vikings.
Wow. Follow that fucking Brett train, baby.
With JJ. I mean, the good JJ. I mean,
the good JJ.
See what Darnold did last year, and now it's ridiculous. It's insane. And now you see what Darnold's doing with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Although he had a couple rough games there with the 4 interceptions. But I could see Atlanta too. That is actually with a new coaching staff. Because
with a new staff, but I mean, you do have Bijan, you have Pitts and London. Mm-hmm. I mean,
yeah,
you get some pieces there.
Yeah,
I read something that said teams that should trade for Kirk, and the Vikings were one of them. I'm like,
bro,
they would never do that.
no.
They're like, oh, well, they could bring him back. He had his success there. They got rid. Like, why would they do that?
Yeah.
They wouldn't.
Yep. Oh my God, the Falcons. That's right. They played the Saints. Yeah, maybe Rodgers, maybe, but I think you're just.
I
go.
think he's
You have
even
your
if they
health.
win the Super Bowl, right off into the sunset.
Sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
Peyton did. I mean, you're not gonna pull an Elway, but
And that's the funny thing is like Peyton played terrible in that Super Bowl, and no, like, or maybe that whole season really, but no one cares. Like, we just won the game.
you won the game and you go home.
Exactly.
All right, moving on. Your game, the Patriots over the Cincinnati Bengals, 26-20. I would say going into this game, some big news was the Bengals' best player, not named Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
He's returned to practice, but they said he felt some soreness.
Yeah, I thought he was like full participant and everything. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna play.
Yeah, a little too much soreness after
Yeah.
that practice. So he did not play. I think they're saying he might return Thursday, though,
Yep.
Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
But Jamar Chase didn't play because we didn't get to talk about it, but Spitgate,
Yeah.
like 9.0, occurred when they played the Steelers. He has since apologized.
Yeah,
'Cause I was gonna go-
ChatGPT apologized.
Listen, if somebody apologizes, I'm just going to take it at face value because that's all I can do.
That's fine, but that apology.
But see, this
it's got those. What are they called? Those hyphens. That's when you know it's written by AI.
that's I mean, that's fine. But again, I don't
type apology.
I get it. But then it's like, I think because I don't like to, you're probably right, but I don't like to dissect it that far because if I was ever in something where I had to say, oh, I'm sorry, you'd be like, oh, that apology don't mean shit. Fuck you.
I hope he is remorseful. I have no reason to believe he is not remorseful, so I appreciate him apologizing.
Even via ChatGPT.
Even via ChatGPT.
I mean, it took a week, but he did do
Here's
it.
the thing: it's like if you're gonna write it via ChatGPT, that's fine, but just go and clean it up a little bit, edit it.
I wouldn't do it in ChatGPT. I wouldn't. Period.
You're more a Gemini guy.
No, I am a Gemini, but I wouldn't. If I'm going to apologize, I'm just going to be a fucking man and apologize like a
Right.
fucking man. But he did apologize in some sort
Yeah.
of form. So,
Yeah.
although he didn't apologize directly to
Jalen Ramsey.
Ramsey,
Yeah.
which was weird. You apologized to the entire Steelers
The
organization. But
NFL fans.
yeah, I don't love that.
He left him out of the prompt.
Yeah, I don't love that. I feel like the biggest apology should be to him because you spit on him. You didn't spit on the fans.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was suspended for the game, so he did not play against the Patriots. But it ended up being a fairly interesting game.
Yeah. Especially so Joe Burrow didn't play, obviously, Chase. And Flacco's hurt. Like, it was left, I forget what shoulder it is, but I think it's his throwing shoulder. It's kind of, he's banged up. He's 41 years old. Speaking of older quarterbacks, he's also very old. Yeah, didn't have our best game. It was another game on the road. We're actually like 6-0 on the road now. I think we're starting to feel the miles, the late bye. The team is hurting. Got really banged up in this game. Not just us, the Bengals too. There was a lot
There
of
was
injuries.
so many fucking injuries
Yeah.
in this game.
It
Every
was-
time I turned around, somebody was getting hurt.
It was wild. Drake was off to start, which happens from time to time. He picked it up a little bit, but he finished with like a so-so game.
Overthrew guys a couple
yeah,
times.
yeah.
Like Weird just kind of sailed it. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's, I think I said out here before, Brady would do that early on. He'd like get fired up, and then he'd have to kind of settle down a little bit. I think he came back down, made a few nice plays, but the whole team felt stuck in the mud that game. Like I said earlier, Booty didn't really have a game. Diggs.
No, Diggs was quiet.
Yeah,
Really.
I don't even think Hollins had a catch. Pop had one nice deep ball, but it really wasn't that much. Hunter Henry came up huge. I think McDaniels did a really good job when he was. I even said it at the start of the drive. I was okay. Let's settle down. Let's do some short plays. Do some short, quick play. For Drake, get him settled down. And that's exactly what McDaniels did. Like out to the flat, to the running back, crossers for the tight ends. Stevenson was back in this game, and I was not happy on that goal line stand where we had like 9 plays.
It was just I felt like you guys were going down the field with ease and then just bottomed out inside the 5.
Yeah.
More than once. And then I remember like the second after that weird one where you guys had like fucking 8 plays and bricked it.
Yeah.
The next one, it was like a 3rd and goal. You guys ended up taking the field goal on the 4th down.
Yeah.
The 3rd and goal was another handoff up the middle. I'm like, you had a 4 wide receiver set, and why didn't you do like a fucking run pass option or something?
And it's funny because Henderson has had like 6 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks, and none of those I think like maybe 1 went to him. There was one weird one, and I heard one of the post game shows was saying how they don't like how Drake does his quarterback sneaks because he like turns his body and he just
he's pulling the ball the other
he
way.
Doesn't get good leverage at all. He needs to work on that. But they continue to not do any like quarterback draws with him. I think that would
have been a perfect down for like an RPO because you had like I think 4 receivers.
They said on the 4th and goal it was an RPO and he ran what he should have passed because Henry was wide open. So he may have just made the wrong decision. But any of those runs, give one of them to Henderson. Let him try to just do something, anything, or do a pitch, something different.
The play calling in that red zone, deep in the red zone, was not great yesterday.
No. And it's funny. It's one of those weird games where you can just tell things aren't going great. So I feel like if it was a few weeks ago, Vrabel would have gone for it on 4th instead of kick that field goal. But I think he realized we need points, so he kicked the. That's a coach who has a feel for the team. Yeah, like this is a game we're not gonna go for the home run on 4th down. Let's just get the points and get out of here.
Right, because you did that on the drive before, I think, and it just didn't work out.
Wasn't working out.
But you had him pinned, but at the same time, it's like, we need to walk away with some points here.
Yeah. The problem out of this is that both Will Campbell and Jared Wilson, our left tackle and left guard, both rookies, were injured. Sounds like neither of them are season enders, which is like a miracle of God.
I thought Campbell was for sure.
I know. He was doing the old cart towel tears.
Yeah, they said it was his knee.
Yeah. So it sounds like, I mean, they still have to do MRI, but it sounds like an MCL sprain.
Sprain, not a tear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Jared has a high ankle sprain, which is usually 4 to 6 weeks, but it sounds like they're hoping for the lesser. He was on a boot and a cane at the end of the game. But the injuries are piling up. Vidarian Lowe came in at left tackle. He was absolutely abysmal last year as our left tackle. He played okay when he came in. My hope is with a better offensive scheme, better coaching. He's had some time to rest and get healthy because he was on IR to start the season.
Yeah.
He will be a better left tackle than he was last year to fill that gap for the month. And that's why the 1 seed is hard to fathom at this point because the injuries are piling up, and we'll see.
You guys have the Monday night and then a bye?
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys got a late one.
Oh, yeah. But the funny thing is with the bye being the week of Thanksgiving, they'll actually be able to have Thanksgiving with their families, which is nice.
Well, that's true, too, yeah.
Because everything gets pushed back a day. So another win's a win. 9 wins in a row.
Yeah, right.
Early this season, I said 8 was a floor, 11's a ceiling.
Now you're at 10. 10-2 now.
Look at us now. I did not expect 10-2. Let's be honest.
Who's your Monday night against?
Giants. Who have what'd you say? They gave up like 5
I forget.
Leads. 5 leads in the 4th quarter of like 10 or more points or something crazy.
Yeah, and they just did it again. They literally just fucking did it again. They were up by 10. Well, that is the next game. So,
get right to it.
Okay, yeah. So
go past.
Well, the fucking Giants. Jameis seemed like he had a good game. I didn't see a ton from this game, but
Did you see a trick play? It was like
a
reverse to Gunner who threw it to Jameis Winston.
Like oh no!
Back shoulder catch, and he ran in for a touchdown.
Wow, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I was watching your game and then following the ticker there, and I was like, oh my god, the fucking Lions are gonna blow this. And then I remembered it was the Giants who blew a 10-point lead in the 4th quarter to lose in overtime.
Yep.
And Malik, who is out, had something to say.
Oh, did he?
He talks a lot. I understand the frustration, but we said it last year.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He was already like
mouthing off.
I don't love that. And he's still doing it, and now he's doing it from the sideline. Not even the sideline. I don't even know if he was there. He's hurt for the fucking year.
Bro, you should be happy.
I know.
Higher draft pick.
Well, now you're going to get a fucking high draft pick again.
What did he say?
He was just questioning the play calling and situations.
I mean, your
and
coach is fired. Now your defensive coordinator's fired.
Right, they fired the defensive coordinator.
I don't know who else they could fire at this point.
But at the same point, right, and I understand all that, right? Yeah, but yes, your head coach, I don't know if he had problems with Dayball, you know you're going to get a new coach. You know you're going to get a top 5 pick, likely a top 3 pick. You have a quarterback. You have a running back. You have a good defensive line.
Yeah.
As bad as the Giants are, I feel like next year and beyond, like if they play their cards right, they could be okay.
They are not as bad as their record indicates of 2-7. They've had 5. I'm pretty sure it's been 5 games where they're the lead in the fourth quarter and lost.
Well, then now you can't blame Dayball because he's not even there, and they did it again.
That's true. That's true. I mean, they have Gunner playing wide receiver over there. I don't even know who their wide receivers are right now. Yeah. And the bigger thing out of this game is the Lions. Like, you got what's going on over there, Lions?
Bro, over there? My confidence level in the teams that were supposed to be really good this season is very far down. And it was kind of like there was one bright spot, not really a bright spot for me, but a bright spot for those good teams, and then they blew it yesterday. So it's kind of funny. I don't have faith. Nothing against you guys either, because you're on a run right now, but it's getting a little sketchy, and then the injuries. I don't have faith in. I'm not overly confident about any team in the league.
Right. If you're going to overachieve any year, this is the year.
Oh, yeah. 100%. That's why the Bills look so bad right now.
Right. Imagine overachieving like this last year and then just getting smoked by the Chiefs, you know?
Or the Eagles. Or...
Yeah. I feel like there's any team that we could go up against, especially if you get them at home.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, looking at the whole thing, and Jess's hot take later will kind of touch on it a little bit. I don't really see...
I'm not seeing a runaway
favorite.
No, I'm not seeing a runaway favorite. Only because the knock on you guys is going to be, well, you haven't been battle tested yet, right?
Sure.
But then the playoffs come around, still like your favorites last year were probably Philly and KC.
Yeah.
Who is it now?
Right.
You know?
So, yeah, if you look at the standings, I'm sorry, the playoff picture, we're the 1 seed. So the 6 seed is 6-4. I'm sorry, 7-4, and the Bills are 7-4 at the 7 seed. Actually, here we go. 4, 5, 6, and 7 all have 4 or 5 losses.
Right.
Like, it's not even if you go to the playoffs, who are you
and there's still 6 games left.
Right, and it's like, I don't want to face the Bills, but the Bills have looked terrible.
I know they have not looked good, and you guys already beat them.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
It's going to be those sneaky teams that find ways to win games.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have your 7th seed at, even the Ravens are leading the division with 5 losses now. Right. I mean, now I think they've won 5 in a row.
Yeah.
But they're still sitting at 6-5 with 6 games left.
Yep.
I mean, unless you win out, you're looking at 10-7 winning that division, maybe. Yeah.
Probably 9-8. Yeah, I'm guessing 9-8. This Thanksgiving will be very interesting with that Ravens Bengals game.
Yeah.
Very curious to see how that shakes out.
Especially if Burrow plays.
So here's a quick thing while we finish touching on the Giants. These are 5 scores for the Giants this year, where they lost all 5 of these games. Up against the Cowboys, up 37-34 with 14 seconds left, lost. Up 14-3. That was only the second quarter against the Saints, but they lost. Saints are probably the worst team.
Still 11 points. Yeah, right.
26-8 against the Broncos with 5 minutes left in the fourth, lost. Up 10 with 4 minutes left against the Bears, lost. Up 10 against the Lions in the fourth, lost. That's 5 games, bro.
And again, you win the majority of those games. Maybe you fluke lose 1.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about a 6-5 team versus like a 2-8 team.
Exactly. And you're right in the hunt.
2-9, whatever the hell.
Right in the hunt.
Yep. Anywho, all right, moving on. The Green Bay Packers over the Minnesota Vikings 23-6. I believe JJ has a concussion. White JJ.
Yes, bad JJ. So I was reading, some folks online were like, wow, that's That's like a soft benching. There's this conspiracy
Oh,
theorist
is
out there.
there?
Yeah, because he didn't go to the Blue Medical tent.
Yeah.
And I know some concussions can pop up afterwards. I'm not saying I subscribe to this conspiracy.
But he finished
theory.
the game.
He did finish the game. He has been historically bad. Like, historically bad.
Well, okay.
Historic.
Let's rewind to the draft of 2024 in the year of our Lord, as you would say. The knock on JJ was he was young and he was undersized and he was going to be a little bit of a project.
Yeah.
Right?
He wasn't asked to do much in college.
So I feel like the flags were already up. Then he got injured last year. He missed his whole rookie campaign.
Yep.
Now he's coming back, but it's the same kind of thing. If you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, which I don't know any, what's the concern level of did we draft the wrong guy?
Fuck up. Yep. Let me read a fun stat to you.
Read it to me.
Stat guy.
Stat guy.
J.J. McCarthy now ranks 851 out of 852 in the EPA per dropback among qualified passers since 2000. The EPA is expected points average, I think, each play.
Sure.
The only player below McCarthy is Jamarcus Russell.
Oh my God.
So he's bad. Like,
But what is the minimum sample size here? Like,
they don't say what the minimum. I'm sorry. Yeah, they don't say what it is. But I don't know.
because how many games has he played? Has he played? He hasn't even played
5?
all of this season, right?
No, he was out for a couple weeks.
So I don't know. I feel like the jury's still
It's fair,
kinda out.
but I love to. I'm a dog. I'll dog pile all day. All day. I'll dog
Especially
pile.
on quarterbacks. We know how you are.
That's true. It is tough though as a Vikings fan because you saw Darnold play so well with this offense, and then you see this guy come in and just
And now Darnold is
doing well with the
doing
Seahawks.
well over there. I don't know. I mean, they obviously didn't want to pay Darnold, and then you got JJ sitting there. But at the same time, if he needed that experience, look at the Packers fucking did that with Jordan Love
Yeah.
and Aaron Rodgers too. I
I
mean,
don't know why they couldn't pay Darnold for 2 years.
just pay him in because now they're talking about bringing somebody else in to mentor. Just to bring him back along. Well, you had Darnold. You went 14-3, right? 15-2.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they bottomed out in the playoffs, but in a year like this,
Yeah.
that's wide the fuck open.
right. And when you have
You had a
you
guy.
have the best wide receiver in football, and you're
I know.
wasting him.
Oh my God! Just what a wasted fucking
Yeah.
season for
Yep.
good JJ.
So that division is that's going to be a fun race to the finish. That division will be the last Sunday Night Football game of the year, is my guess. Because you know how they flex everything.
Yeah. Yep.
Because it's what 8-3, 7-2-1, 7-4, or I think is what the
It's 8-3 with the Bears. 7-3-1
Yep.
is the Packers. 7-4 is the Lions, and then 4-7 is the
Yeah.
lowly.
so that's a fun division.
It is. And speaking of Darnold, Darnold gets a win over the Tennessee Titans, 30-24. It seemed like it was a little bit
Sketchy at the end
a
there.
little close for comfort there, but
Yep.
the Titans remain the number one pick again in the draft so far.
Wow, if they get 2 years in a row, that's impressive.
Do they go quarterback? Do they pull a Cardinals and get another?
I think they got their guy. I haven't watched him at all outside of the Patriots game.
I think you have to be patient. Get him something. If you got that, either that or I don't know what their picks look like. Trade back a little bit because somebody might want that fucking first
That's
pick.
true.
Trade back, stay in the top 10.
Yeah.
Get somebody else that's going to be a quality guy. I don't know what they need. It seems like they need a lot of everything.
Right. Yeah, I mean the Panthers did that when they traded back and let the Bears take. No, not the Bears. I'm sorry, I got that confused. But yeah, I mean, you see how you could see, in the NFL you can go from the two pick to the NFC Championship game, go from the 3 pick to 10-2. Like it can happen very fast in the NFL. You just got to get a good coach and quick turnover.
Well, they do have to get a coach,
That's
but
true.
I mean, it depends on what they need. If there's a stud out there that's going to fill a need, but if they want to stockpile,
yeah,
trade back a little bit,
yeah.
I would stay with Ward.
I
Give him
would too.
time. I mean,
Yes.
They had the number. You always say this. They had the number 1 pick for a reason,
Right.
So
Yeah.
just be patient with
Yes.
them. But the Seahawks, improved too, 8-3. So that division is also fun, where you have the Rams at 9-2, the Seahawks at 8-3, the Niners at 7-4. If you want to count the Cardinals, some do. I won't. But 3-8 at the bottom of that division. Okay, moving on. The Kansas City Chiefs. Backs against the ropes there. They pull out an overtime victory over the Colts 23-20. I will say I did pick the Chiefs. I expected a close game, although it was getting dicey, and I was like, wow, they are, what was it? It's like 17-9 or something. I go, oh my God, this is, they're done. They're done.
I picked the Chiefs to win, but I picked the Colts to cover as my money pick, personally. Yeah. So the Colts, the Chiefs were favored by 3.5, and I was like, I think they'll win, but I think that the Colts will keep it close. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You think the Chiefs will win?
The Chiefs will, 3.5 point favorites. Colts will keep it close, and they did. Thankfully, it was a field goal win in the overtime, so I covered. But yeah, backs against the wall. Colts could have put their foot on the neck.
That would have been, because the week prior was the Bronco game.
Yeah.
KC went to Denver and got beat by Denver. And Denver is like solidifying themselves as the number 1 seed in that division, the division leader anyway. This game would have dropped them to 5-6. Now, it was an ugly win. It still doesn't seem. That's my washer.
No.
There's 2 schools of thought here. It's they're done, or they're just kind of being lackadaisical because they're going to get into the playoffs. I don't think that that's the case. I think they're really struggling because they almost lost this game, and they would have been under 500 on week 12.
Yeah. I mean, last year they were 11-0 in one-score games, and this year they're 1-5. So it's just kind of even. So that's the thing, is like, has it just evened out, and they're still a good team like last year, could just go to the Super Bowl at the blink of an eye? Or
we're going to see.
I don't know. I feel, but like, we watched those games last year because they're on primetime all the time, with a 4 o'clock game. And I watched those games last year, and they always looked like they were one step ahead. This year it looks like they're really struggling.
Oh yeah, they're
struggling.
They're fighting to get these wins. Now that's a good win at home against the Chiefs. I mean, the Colts that were 9-2, right?
Yeah,
it's a good win.
Yeah,
but they look dead all the way until the end,
right?
And you barely squeaked out this win.
Yeah, the eye test to me tells you they're a different team than last year.
I'm just not seeing it, and I don't anticipate. They're saying Kelsey's going to wait until the off season to figure out what he's doing. He's not coming back.
Oh, like retirement?
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
He's going to taste that lifestyle.
I don't see it. I don't see him coming back.
He sometimes can turn it on. Sometimes, yeah.
But I say it because think about it this way: if they continue, I mean, they are in the 10 seed, right? So if it ended today, they would have missed the playoffs. Yeah. I could see where he would want to come back from last year. Super Bowl, they just did not play a fucking good game at all. I need to redeem myself. But then if you go and you miss the playoffs or you're out early, you're going to do this all again? I mean, he's been on the fringe of retirement for the last couple of years.
Yeah, it is a long off season.
I just can't anticipate that he would want to do it again. But the Chiefs are, I don't know what their schedule looks like down the stretch, but that was a big win because now instead of being under 500, you're game over. You're 6-5. With Andy Reid and Mahomes, they're still going to be a threat, but they do look like they're different than last year.
I agree, and I think their next game is another tough one. Their next game is against. It's Thanksgiving against the Cowboys. The Cowboys are putting up a good fight.
Well, that's going to be a game at Dallas.
Cowboys, Texans, Chargers. So yeah, that's nothing to sniff at.
Cowboys, Texans, Chargers.
Yep.
The next 3.
Yep.
Oh, that's not an easy stretch.
I don't,
especially on Thanksgiving against Dallas.
Yeah, I don't at home. Yeah, I don't anticipate them going 3-0. But hey, they could.
We'll see. Okay, moving on. The Baltimore Ravens over the New York Football Jets. 23-10. The Ravens are on a 5-game winning streak. The Jets benched Justin Fields in favor of Tyrod Taylor. Didn't seem like it made a huge difference.
Nope.
They lost
Lamar
13.
popped up on, they said he had a toe injury.
It better not be that turf toe.
I know.
Better not be the turfy.
But they said he's okay. But hey, I've been saying this. I picked them every single week since they were 1-5. I was like, this team, they're going to win that division, and they're now leading the division.
They're leading the division.
My AFC champion pick. Yeah, it's funny. NFL's funny. 1-5 to 6-5, like that.
Like that.
Yep.
But again, to your point, Burrow coming back Thursday. That is going to be a game to watch.
It's going to be a fun slate of games on Thanksgiving Day, that's for sure.
Bingo.
I'm going to do a nice 3-team parlay.
All right, moving on. The one game that I regretted, I picked the Raiders at home.
I did too.
I just assumed that, okay, maybe they don't have home field advantage, but they didn't have to travel. Cleveland is Cleveland.
Shador's first start.
But it was Shador's first start.
He gets sacked a
And
lot.
I'm sorry. What did we say on this show the whole time? Any little thing that Shador does is going to get the fans excited. And they come out. He had an okay game, but he had a couple big throws. They win on the road by 14. And they even said yesterday they weren't sure of who was going to start because Gabriel's back. Shador
They already said Shador starting.
Now they said today Shador starting. It's big. He already has that buzz, and I understand to an extent, you don't want to feed that. But when you're as bad as the Browns have been, feed it. Feed your lawn. Feed it. Like, any little thing he does is going to get blown up in a good way. You're going to get the team excited. You're going to get the fans excited. I wasn't sure of Shador coming out. I'm not a big college guy. I know he's obviously Deion's son and played at Colorado. But I like him maybe. He probably got a little bit humbled getting drafted in, the 5th round, 6th round?
Yeah,
5th. He's been semi-mentored by Brady, I believe. Brady has been kind of, from what I understand, he's been...
Shador?
Yeah. There was some sort of relationship there.
Great. Don't you like a Raiders owner? What are you doing?
There was some sort of relationship that he had with Shador. And I think it's one of those things where maybe he got humbled. And also, Brady's thing was, how did you make it from being a 6th-round pick, back up in college and whatnot to doing? He goes, I maximized every opportunity I had, even when I was, in mini camp and practice. So I think that is paying off for Shador. I like the story for the Browns.
This is quarterback number what? Since they've come back, like number 70?
649.
So his numbers yesterday were 11 for 20 for 209 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. He did have that one deep ball. He had two completions over 10 yards, one of them being 45. So that was the big one that everyone was excited about. And his touchdown pass was like 5 yards, I guess. So let's pump the brakes, kids.
Listen, it's just get them excited. Get them excited.
Get the people going.
Give them what they want.
Yeah.
Let the kid play. Honestly, it was his first start. And he gets a win.
My biggest thing is that Dylan Gabriel is just absolutely fucking terrible, and any quarterback is better than him. Is Shador included? I think Gabriel's awful.
He's not good.
He's awful.
He's not good. But also, you traded Flacco in division. Right. I like the story because I hope Shador does well, and I hope the Browns
I'll root for him.
Finally have a guy. It's annoying to see. I know. It's just, they had a fucking guy, and they let him go.
Yeah.
Colt McCoy.
Yeah.
They've tried so many times on quarterbacks. I don't know. That's a franchise, like a fan base that you sympathize with.
I root for any quarterback success.
Oh, what? This is the new enlightened Mo?
Yeah. Year three.
Year three. Now, because the Patriots are now good again. Now you
crop
can.
Of quarterbacks, like I want them to succeed because it's good for the league.
It's good for the league. And when you have teams like the Browns and the Bears and such, like, it's good to see those teams
Yeah.
You know, like if your team's not going to be in it, wouldn't it? You know, who would hate to other than the division rivals? Who would hate to see the Browns like have a good fucking like a really good year?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Unless you're a Pittsburgh fan. Actually, there was big news out of this. Chip Kelly, who was the highest paid OC in the league, got fired in his first year. I did the math. I mathed out a little bit. Can you take a guess, unless you did this yourself, can you take a guess at the average points scored by the Raiders this season?
18.
Shooting high, my friend.
Wow.
Shooting high.
We lost 13?
Shooting a little low.
15.
The Raiders average, and again, that's a random number. Remember, it was 19
Yeah,
last
that's why I said 18. And we lost to them 21-13 week 1. It's the NFL. It's the NFL.
Yeah. So I just averaged it out. They average 15 points per game.
And I'm guessing there's defensive scores in there somewhere. There has to be.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
bad. That's real bad.
That's bad.
Yeah.
So Chip Kelly was relieved of his duties.
I don't even know how I didn't even know that because like I saw him obviously when we played them. They showed him. They must have.
Yeah.
How I did not know that. I just had no idea.
What, that he was the OC? Or
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was big news because last year when we hired Quinn and he was going to hire,
We did talk. Yeah,
they were talking about Chip Kelly. I was
Yeah.
like, no.
they fired someone else too.
The Raiders?
Yeah.
Today?
Maybe it was some. Maybe I was just reading something. Someone's like, "Oh, they should fire their offensive line coach," and I think it's Pete Carroll's son. So I don't think he's going to fire him. That'd be an awkward Thanksgiving.
Really? Oops.
But yeah, I go back to the beginning of the season. I don't know what they were doing hiring a 70-plus-year-old head coach. I don't know what they were doing.
I was expecting stability.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing drafting a running back when you have no quarterback and your offensive line sucks. You were not the kind of team that could go get that bridge guy. Like the Seahawks, you could get a bridge guy.
Yeah.
You were there. Raiders, you're not there.
Yeah.
Geno is not the answer. Geno was a nice little story for a little while, but that ain't
They're
it.
just bad. They're just bad. And I was texting Alice. I'm like, dude, I'm never picking the Raiders again. That's the team now this year. Before it was the Jaguars. I think we did that, and somebody else maybe. Houston? No, it wasn't Houston.
Cardinals, maybe.
It was one of those teams where like, yeah, but the Jags were that team. The Raiders, I will not pick the Raiders again.
That's fair.
This season. Absolutely not. He goes, this is like they've been bad. This is unspeakably bad. I mean, they're just putting up duds every week. So it'll be an interesting offseason for the Raiders of Vegas.
Yeah. Pete Carroll's another guy. You should just walk away.
Yeah.
You're 70, whatever. You're older than Bill Belichick.
Well, that's another franchise that they keep hiring the wrong people and they keep drafting the wrong people, it seems like.
Yeah.
Because who did Pierce take over for? Who did Antonio Pierce take over for? And then they kind of rallied around the rest of that year. They hired him and they fired him.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I mean, they've had
got fired. There was someone.
Oh,
in the
was
middle.
it Gruden?
Was it really Gruden?
I must have been Gruden.
Okay.
Which he got screwed.
Oh, with all the emails and stuff.
Yeah.
I felt like.
He honestly, I think at this point, he could come back into the league.
He should just go back to Monday Night Football. Or what was it? Was he Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football? I liked him and Tirico. Him and Tirico were good.
So it's Sunday Night Football?
It must have been.
I think it's Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
I think he could get back in, but he's doing his own thing now too. He's got his own like YouTube thing.
He's on like Barstool now, right?
Probably. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, the Jacksonville Jaguars traveled to Arizona to play the Cardinals, and they win in overtime 27-24. This was a game where I was saying the same thing. Why did I trust the Jaguars? But they pulled it out.
Oh, they did, yeah. I took the Jaguars. I think the Cardinals they're done. I mean, Jacoby, he's a backup quarterback. Like, he is what he is. He's not going to lead you to any victories. I'm sorry.
But he did break Drew Bledsoe's record.
I know. I was very upset by that.
By 2.
Yeah, he did break Drew Bledsoe's record. Drew Bledsoe won that game, by the way, when he threw it 100 times, which is.
Well, he had 45 completions, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how many times.
Yeah, I think it was like 60-something. But he won that game against the Vikings. 95, I think. Anywho, yeah, Jacoby's not it. The Jaguars I'm super pissed off at, even more so than ever because they were one of my money picks, not this one, but I picked them, and then they were going to push, and then he fumbled it, and they returned for a touchdown, and I lost. Bitch.
Just don't trust those Jaguars, man. Where are they sitting right now?
They're the 6th seed at 7-3, I believe. So they're in the playoffs if the season ended today.
7-4. Even that I'm surprised at. I just feel like I feel like they should be like 6-5. Yeah, I don't believe in their 7-4. It's very inflated for them.
They did beat the Chiefs. So
yeah, but the Chiefs,
they got Jacoby. They're playing tough. They got that tiebreaker against the Chiefs. That's big. That is a big one.
Yeah.
Big in that Chiefs. If the Chiefs lose that game to the Chargers in a few weeks, they're screwed.
True. The Jaguars pull it out anyway. I was thinking too, like there is a little bit of that cross country element too. They're not going top to bottom, but they're going cross. So
my main thing about this game is the Jaguars scored so in the NFL now with the overtime, both teams get a choice, get an option, whatever. So the Jaguars get the touchdown, and then they get the ball. The Cardinals, you can go for it on 4th down every single time, obviously, because you need to score a touchdown. So it's 4th and 4. They call a play. They had like 2 guys scored out. They were both wide open. Jacoby, for what? I don't know why. He throws like 40 yards. Incomplete. Game over. Like, what are you doing, Jacoby?
Incomplete. Game over.
Yeah. Like, not even close.
I don't know what they're going to do next year. The Cardinals have to be.
Jesus. In that division, they should probably just lay low for a little while.
I know.
All 3 of the other teams are good, and you're bad. Just lay low.
Well, where are they now? They got to have a top 10 pick, right? Let's go to the tankathon. They have to have a top 10.
I have to imagine top 10, top 5.
The Cardinals are sitting at 9.
Jesus.
At 3-8. They're at
wow,
9.
there's bad teams this year. Damn.
Well, I mean, the under 500 teams. How many under 500 teams do you think there are right now in the league?
14.
12.
Yeah.
Dallas is kind of at 500 because they're 5-1.
Yeah.
But 12
Okay.
so far. Who knows what they're gonna do?
Yeah.
They got a top 10 pick.
They are listless right now, and the Kyler is going to the Jets next year. You heard it here first.
That's a Jet move. Because if it's not a Jet move, you know what move it is? It's a Cleveland move. So,
yeah.
like, who else is going to take a shot on him?
Just a team desperate. Not even desperate. Like, there's a team there are teams out there who think they're closer than they are, like the Raiders. And there's a team who will go and
Maybe he goes to the Raiders.
maybe. Yeah, maybe.
It's very possible. See, we had this conversation. I don't know if we talked about it. Maybe we did a couple weeks ago. See, this is the thing. When you talk about OU quarterbacks, Alex
is all about him. Yeah, I'm sure.
So Alex was always beating the Baker drum. And then I was like, well, we kind of came around to him. You know, he got a bad break, and then, you know, he found a home. And I go, there's no excuse for Kyler.
I've never been a Kyler.
There's no excuse for Kyler. No. He's like, well, no. There's no excuse for Kyler. Your game is great for high school, I bet. College, you can get away with it. The pro, he's not fit for the pros.
He's too small.
Too small. He runs when he doesn't need to. I feel like you can play semi-free in the pros, but you have to have structure. And I just don't see
structure.
That. I don't see it from
people
him.
said that a lot with Drake. Like, always, he's too out of structure, but he's been playing just fine from the pocket and everything like that. He's been stepping up really well. You're totally right about Kyler. It's like he wants the play to break down. He just runs. He runs.
He wants to be the hero. You play hero ball in high school and in the pro, in college to an extent. Pro, it doesn't translate. You have to rein it in. You have to in the pros. Moving on, the Dallas Cowboys over the Philadelphia Eagles, 24-21. And I will tell you, I hate both of these teams. I really do. I hate both of them. I guess I was only hoping for a Philly win because I picked them and I was trying to get some money off of it. When they went up 21-0 early, I was having a good time laughing at those Dallas Cowgirls. However, the Eagles offense just fucking disappeared.
Yeah.
They just disappeared, and I mean, good on Dallas. They battled back and they get a win.
As much as it pains me to say it, I will give them credit. It's easy to go down 21-0 and roll over. I mean, a 21 point lead is not your father's 21 point lead, as we've said here before. But
that's demoralizing, 21-0. And then when they're showing the expressions on the sideline, I'm like, I'm just, I get it, but I'm also seeing it like, okay, well, like, do something about it.
Yeah.
But they did, and it's also, I don't know about Philly this year.
I just want A.J. Brown to get so mad that he forces a trade to the New England Patriots. Because he is a Patriots fan growing up. I think he cried when we didn't draft him.
He played for Vrabel, right?
He did?
Yeah.
That's what started the end of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want him. Give him to me. Give him to me.
Well, if you have him, then I guess I want a discount for Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, God. It's Jesus. Yeah, that whole story.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And they're talking about Washington because Jaden played with him at, I believe, Arizona State. They're like boys. Going into last year, remember when he made that whole stink?
Yeah.
And then they paid him. He got hurt.
Yeah.
And then we even said it. We're like, is he hurt this year?
Yeah.
We don't even know. He missed all of last season. What happened? And it was like, he just stopped showing up to shit, and they canceled his fucking guarantees for next season. But
he didn't even like the NFLPA wanted to file an appeal, and he's just like, no.
Yeah,
that's a lot of money, bro.
I know.
Million?
And they were talking about it on one of the shows on 106.7. They interviewed Jay Gruden. I don't know if it's B. Mitch and Finley or somebody else, or Grant and Danny. They do Jay Gruden every week does a spot on there, and they were talking about it like, he's like, I don't know if Jaden wants him, but all the stuff you're hearing, like San Francisco's not that bad of a place. Like they have a good coach, they have a good GM, they have a good quarterback. Like, the grass isn't always greener.
No,
it's like that's kind of true.
And he never eye tested me. I don't know. He's good, but there's always just something off about him. And I guess
you'd have to get a major discount for him because I don't like that story. But I mean the Cowboys. I was kind of ragging on them too. They get down deep late in the game, and they went for it on fourth. And I'm like, I get it, but just take the field goal. And I'm usually a guy that says go for it.
Yeah.
But you're right there. Just take the points and then just trust your defense because Philly Philly gave this game away.
Oh, yeah.
At the
100%.
end. Oh, my God.
The biggest thing about the Cowboys this year is Pickens has been amazing. So, and CD has been not like the opposite. He had like he had like a touchdown go right through his arm. She was blaming Dak for it. Like, throw it, but it went right through your bread basket, bro.
Yeah, it was a good timed play on the defender, but also it did go right there. I mean, because he kind of snapped him at the right time, but it still was, the ball was like.
So Pickens, that was a good play a good acquisition by them, but he's going to want to get paid.
He had a huge catch.
Yeah, and I think he popped up in the injury report, or he has an injury, but they're going to have to do this whole pay him thing again. They're going to franchise him. He's another basket case out there, wide receiver land, so we'll see what happens.
Well, the Cowboys improved to 5-1. I was about to say when this game is going on, I'm like, okay, Philly's going to be that team. Like, if there's going to be that one team that you believe can do it, the juggernaut, and then they just bottomed out.
It's very strange.
It's crazy.
Just run it with Saquon to end the game, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch enough of it. It was on TV, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. So
I watched this one from start to finish, and it was pretty crazy. I hate them both. But also because of the news with Marshawn Nealon. They got a nice win last week.
Okay, yeah.
And, that's like a big win, and they had the flag going and stuff. So, like, they got to be Dallas has to be feeling pretty good about themselves. And then hosting the Chiefs on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Chiefs are not the Chiefs. They're not, your father's Chiefs. Well, they are, kind of.
Yeah.
They're not our Chiefs that we
remember.
They're
going to be hyped up. They're going to be hyped up at home Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
It's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's, they do it every year. It's their tradition game, so. See what happens.
Dallas, I feel like, they're
going to wear those jerseys we like.
I do like their jerseys. Mel gets on me because I comment about jerseys I don't like. She's like, what do you like, the fashion police? Like,
yeah, you're under arrest.
Even I said that about the Jets helmets. I go, I fucking hate those. But, like, she's like, you say that all the time. What are you, the fashion police? But right before that, she knows I like the Nor'easter fucking jerseys. I was like, the helmet, the jersey, like, I like those.
Yeah.
But then I texted her the other night. I was like, those Texans jerseys are ugly as shit. She goes, here we go. But I do like the Cowboys Thanksgiving jerseys, though. They are nice.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. Moving on, the Atlanta Falcons over the New Orleans Saints 24-10.
Your boy.
Your boy.
Not my boy.
Your boy. Is he back?
No.
No, he played the Saints.
Saints
Stop
are terrible. Saints are terrible. Penix, we didn't get to say last week, is out for the season. Between this and college, he has now had 5 or 6 out of 8 season-ending injuries.
Yeah.
They're screwed.
It's also, I feel like, being a lefty as a quarterback. We talked about this, right? Isn't Steve Young the only one in the Hall of Fame?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just lefty quarterbacks are just not it. Unfortunately, I'm a lefty. I wish I'd like to root for my lefties.
I'm trying to think of there's a couple in, like Gabriel's left-handed, terrible. Tua, left-handed, terrible.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
like good left-handed quarterbacks.
I don't know we looked this up. Like who, other than
Jeff Jordan wasn't left-handed, was he?
Not necessarily Hall of Famer, but
very good, which we're going to touch on later. I've forgotten about that one.
Which one?
The Hall of Very Good.
Oh, we have. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh my God. Vic.
Oh shit!
I'll give you Vic.
Yeah, if he did not do what he did, he would probably be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and honestly, when he came back, maybe a little rusty, and then when he turned it on with Philly, that Monday night game fucking torched us.
Yeah, and I don't mean he'd be in the Hall of Fame if he didn't do that's personal. I mean,
no, he was away.
If he didn't miss seasons.
Yeah, he was kind of in his prime when he missed.
Yep.
Steve Young, Michael Vick, Ken Stabler, my boy Mark Brunell.
Oh yeah.
Jim Zorn. Timmy Teebs.
All right.
Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore. Matt Leinart.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Chris Sims. I'm just like, wow, dude. Oh my God. This is, dude. Do you remember Pat White?
I do.
Pat White was a Redskin and left-handed. Seeing that name is fucking flashback. Yeah, those are kind of like the big ones there, I guess.
I think I should have remembered more of those.
But yeah, okay. Well, it's tough to be a lefty in the league, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
none of those guys are Hall of Famers, so yeah. But Michael Vick is the closest one.
Yeah, Steve Young, and then that's it. I think he's the only lefty. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the Falcons. Maybe Aaron Rodgers, maybe Kyler Murray.
Maybe.
We don't know. Who knows? Maybe Geno.
There's 3 teams out there. There's a couple teams out there that are a quarterback away. I would say the Falcons. They're a coach away and a quarterback away. Let's say that. I'll say that.
Fair enough. The Sunday night game was the Rams of Los Angeles over the Tampa Bakers, 34-7. This was a brutal game for the Baconators. And also, we don't know the status. Baker's got a sprained AC joint, is what they're saying. They're not going to tell. They're not going to put him on.
Oh no, the IR.
IR just yet.
Yep, it didn't look good. It was just hanging there. I feel for him. They went from 6-1 to 6-5. And we kind of said this was with all the injuries they've had on offense. We kind of said this was coming. This trend downward for the Baconators. My only concern for that, I don't even know who their backup quarterback is.
Oh my God,
this kid from Florida?
No, he retired, came back. Oh my God.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Dude, that guy's played for like 70 teams.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. So he's there. Also, you might have one of your early predictions might be right. You picked Carolina to.
I did.
Carolina could win that division.
I did
tied.
pick them to win that division.
I don't know if you picked them to win of the division, but I think you picked them to make the playoffs at least.
Yeah.
But
I'll have to go back and look.
But they're 6-5 right now. They could totally sneak in the playoffs. I don't know if they're in it right now. Well, they do have the playoff picture, right? Do they have the playoff? Yeah, they
do. I had it, but I wanted to see what I did.
Carolina is in the 9 seed, but they're tied with Tampa in that division. So
okay,
that early Mo prediction could hit.
Let's see here. I had Oh, crap, I ain't right. Oh, I wrote it down over here. No, I didn't. Did I?
I think you had Tampa winning. But
I have the Panthers. Yeah, I did.
Panthers
Right. Yep.
in a wild card.
Yep. I had Eagles, Packers, Bucks, Rams, Lions, Commanders, Panthers.
Whiffed on one of those. Without Baker, I mean, without having his receivers fully healthy all season, that has been a problem.
Yep.
Baker now being hurt, Tampa, I don't know where they go from here.
I don't either.
This season,
It's tough. The injuries, just what we're dealing with now with the injuries starting to pile up. They've been piling up on them all season.
Yeah.
You've lost their wide receiver 1, 2, even Ibuka, who's had a great rookie campaign, has had injuries.
Well, all of them. I mean, Evans, Godwin, and Ibuka have all been hurt at various points.
And Bucky Irving has been out most of the year. And there's some weird stuff going on there where he has he didn't get put on IR, but he's been out for longer than 4 weeks. So I don't know what is going on over there. And it started off, I forget what the injury was, but it's been longer than anticipated. I'll say that. So he's been out, and now with Baker, but he got hit. You got to go down, dude. You got to slide. You're a big guy. Well, not even that big.
No.
You're a tough guy, whatever you want to call it. Just get down. Get down. Stop.
It's not great.
Stop.
It's not great. But
Killing me. And the Patriots playing against Dart in this couple Monday Night Football. It's another guy. Get down. Well, JJ's hurt, allegedly. So we'll see.
We'll see. The Rams look good, though. This brings up a topic of conversation.
Oh, does it?
And I sat with Alex a couple weeks ago when we played the Madrid game. I was over there, and we were talking about this here topic and about Stafford.
Yep.
He says absolutely a Hall of Famer.
People got real mad at me on the TikTok. Real mad.
Yeah.
I stand by it.
Explain. Let's hear it.
So here's what grinds my gears with these TikToks. These people, they immediately jump to, you don't know anything about football. You don't know anything about football.
Well, because here's the thing. I just not to cut you off, but I'm going to cut you off. I had a good laugh about this with John and Alex I go, they have people right now on a platform that we're not even on,
right,
just shitting on us. And the best part is, this is ignorance is bliss. Don't even know what's happening. I know what's happening, but I don't know what the fuck you're saying. I don't fucking see it.
It's fantastic. Now, Matt Stafford, and I said this a few weeks ago, Matt Stafford is now leading the MVP conversation because he had another good game, which is great. Good for him. I like Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
I have no problem with him.
Sure.
But the guy just, as of 2 weeks ago, made it to a 500 career winning percentage. Mm-hmm. He had Megatron for the first half of his career and all that fun stuff. We talk about Steve Young being the only left-handed quarterback in the Hall of Fame. There's only one quarterback in the National Football League Hall of Fame who's in the that has no first team or second team All Pros. Did I text this to you or did I?
You
not?
told me the stat, but you didn't tell me the quarterback.
Oh.
Now, was that quarterback? What era did they play in?
Our early childhood.
Early childhood.
Mm-hmm. Around the same time the left-handed quarterback played.
I know, because I was going to say Steve Young, but it's not Steve Young.
No, that's Steve Young. So MVP, All-Pro.
And what was the stat, though?
There's only one quarterback in that Hall of Fame who doesn't have a single All-Pro.
Single All-Pro.
First or second team.
I don't know. No, I'm stumped. Conference.
NFC. He has a few other things in his cabinet. One that Stafford does not have.
Troy Aikman.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford has 1, and he has a Super Bowl MVP, of which Matt Stafford has none. So it is you, TikTokers, who in fact do not know football, because you're telling me of all the quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. Now it might change this year, but before the season started, 2 weeks ago, you're telling me the guy who's never been the best quarterback in the league any year, or the second best, is a Hall of Famer. And again, I have said on this show before, I have a very, very, very high bar for the Hall of Fame.
And I do too. And my argument, without, because then I was getting a bunch of stats read to me. I'm like, I go, this is the thing. You got to even pay attention to the show. There's a stat guy, and then there's the guy who just feels it. You could tell me all the stats in the world. It's a feel thing. I said Hall of Fame should be that generational type talent.
Yeah.
Brady, Manning.
Mm-hmm.
I would throw Rodgers because of his prime was
He has 4 MVPs.
pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like those are Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
They were the best in the era they played, because then when you're looking up stats, this is what happens. Okay, well, Stafford he leads, whatever, right? He's in the top 3 or whatever. Well, here's the thing. It's different eras. This is why the GOAT conversation in even basketball,
so dumb.
You can't have it because it's different fucking. Even Jordan would tell you that.
Yeah.
It's different eras. The guys that he's passing played less games.
Right.
Health was different.
Yeah.
They got injured more. They didn't play as long. It's you can
different
read me all
rules.
you can read me all the stats in the world.
Yeah.
It's a field thing. He's a very good player
Yep.
for his generation.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, no MVPs, no first-team All-Pros, no second-team All-Pros. You're telling me a guy who has never been the first or second best quarterback in the league ever in any season is a Hall of Famer? I don't think so. For me,
right.
It's like all-decade team is essentially what you're looking. And if that means you have like, let's say all-decade first team, all-decade second team, all-decade, or I'm sorry, third team. The 2010s, I don't think he's in there. I don't think he's in top 3. It's Brady. It's Rodgers, maybe Manning because he was kind of like tapering off in 2015.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't put him at 3. Like you're talking about, you were like Myles Garrett is a transcendent player. He is going to be a Hall of Famer if he continues on this trajectory. Sure. Matt Stafford, if he wins the MVP and he gets the All Pro, that definitely another Super Bowl that helps.
That helps it.
Yeah, that helps the case. But like I am like high bar. Like you have got to be Aaron Rodgers has 4 MVPs.
Right.
That means he's the best player in the NFL for 4. Come on.
It's.
What are we doing here?
I think I'm with you. I think that bar should be higher for Hall of Fame, and I think in our era where from whoever we've seen their entire career, right? I'm not going to count the Montanas and the Steve Youngs because they started before us. In our era, start to finish, those 3 are the best quarterbacks that should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. And you are right. It's also an eye test thing because of all the years watching Matt Stafford, I've never just been like, wow, he's really like those.
I always
those
liked
old,
him.
Yeah,
I
those
mean,
old Lions games, there's a lot of garbage time touchdowns, and the stats mean nothing to me, especially in this day and age where you just throw. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Well, look at Jacoby Brissett just set the record for completions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it is a different thing. I think he's a really good player for his generation.
Yes.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. And also to call Jared Goff a Hall of Famer when his career is
that one's even worse. Holy crap.
That's a hard fucking take.
That's real hard.
Because
I don't even know if he's a Hall of very good. I think he's a Hall of good.
He's good.
Fine.
You got to see what happens. If he just takes off, maybe. But.
And now, this is why people, if you're going to come at me with this stuff, come at me with something of substance. Like not, he throws a lot of touchdowns. No, that's not doing it for me. You can throw a lot of touchdowns over 20 years, whatever. Like that's the kind of like the all-pro. Like there's only one quarterback in the Hall of Fame with no all. Like that's an actual thing. Like you're telling me that Matt Stafford is better than all those other quarterbacks in the history of the NFL.
Right, and what did that quarterback do?
3 Super Bowls, a Super Bowl MVP. Like that's right. Like he had to do something special to do that.
Right.
Matt Stafford has 1 Super Bowl, not the MVP of it.
Right.
And you don't know anything about football, bro. Get out of here.
I know.
Get out of here.
Tell me you know football without telling me you know football. Like, just because you don't agree,
I know,
doesn't mean you don't know football.
And I have I have no problem with someone disagreeing. That's fine.
No,
but you should come with like actual.
Hit me with stats. I mean, I'm gonna ignore it, but you're gonna
not hit me with stats. Not the.
You're saying achievements versus stats.
Yeah, was he the best in the NFL? Was he the best at his position? No, he was He was a decent quarterback for many years. but not Hall of Fame.
No, I
level.
don't. I agree.
But
I think
but also the stats he throws, he obviously his stats were good, but they weren't better than Aaron Rodgers those 4 years. Aaron Rodgers is always better,
Right,
and he had Megatron. But you're going to blame. It's always going to be. Oh no, it's the rest of the team's fault. Oh, okay. So sorry.
I know.
Sorry, my bad.
I know.
My bad. It's always something.
I
Always
agree.
something.
I think that the bar should be higher for the Hall,
Yeah,
and
I
I think that he's going to get in.
Yep.
All said and done,
If he wins the MVP this year, yeah,
I think he's going to get in.
Yeah.
And that's good. But if we're just having our opinions on this whole thing,
Yeah.
I'm looking at Brady wins fucking 6 Super Bowls and.
Oh yeah.
The fucking 7 Super Bowls. Sorry, the career that he fucking had. Peyton was leading the fucking league, and he finally got over the hump twice. And
In a couple of years, the big one's going to be Eli Manning.
so this is what I had said to Alex in this conversation. I said, if you say that Stafford is a Hall of Famer, then you are also saying that Eli Manning and Phillip Rivers are Hall of Famers. And he goes, yeah.
Oh,
Which, if you believe that, okay, so then you're consistent. I think that those 3 are in that really good for their generation.
like Phillip Rivers.
Rivers was a good quarterback.
He was good. Very good.
So was Eli. But Eli, outside of those Super Bowls,
He never even made the playoffs.
that's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
those achievements of all pro and everything, Eli doesn't have that.
No, he wasn't even a top 5 quarterback in his era.
He wasn't even the best in his family.
That's so true. That's so true.
But-
yeah, that's.
I think
now
that's
Stafford.
that second tier.
Stafford, I could be maybe Rivers and Eli. Still no, but maybe River. Come on.
Rivers doesn't have.
What are we doing here?
Eli because of the Super Bowls, but
Yeah.
also I think that next bucket for me is Stafford, Eli, Rivers, Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I got to look up. I don't know Roethlisberger's like. At least he has a couple Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So again, he's in that somewhat of a conversation. Rivers
Yeah.
never even went to a Super Bowl.
No.
So you're sorry.
No.
Sorry. And there are some players out there who I'd say no Hall of Fame, and people might, and I would even agree. Like, yeah, I'm probably being a little hard, but I'm a hard grader when it comes to the Hall of Fame.
But I think it should be.
Yeah.
I think it should be. Because here's the other thing. There's also Team Hall of Fame, right? There's
Yes.
Ring of Honors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's, you could make your team's Hall of Fame. Like, Santana Moss is not going to the Hall of Fame, but he's in the Redskins Hall of Fame.
Here's
which is great.
my final argument. If I'm going to literally carve your face into a bust, you better be real fucking good.
I'm going to spend this fucking money.
Yeah. If I'm going to chisel you into a rock, you better be fucking real good.
I think it just.
Like, think of people that you love. Would you chisel them into a rock?
No, sir, I would not. I
You have
wouldn't.
a very small Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
See? There you go. There it is.
I think that. It seems like maybe they've just gotten a little bit more loose.
Yes. Let them all in. Sterling Sharp.
I know, and I don't like that. Here's the other thing. I'm sorry, and no knock on him, but if that's the case, why is Brian Mitchell not in the fucking Hall of Fame?
He had a Hall of Fame talent, Sterling Sharp, but you got hurt. You did not have the career you should have had.
It's like the Penny Hardaway thing.
Love you, little Penny.
But right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, let them all in.
did T-Mac make the Hall?
I don't think so.
Another one, though.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, Hall of Fame
But he
talent.
got hurt.
Yep.
Shit happens.
Yep. Yeah.
I think that there's... I don't know. I'm with you. I think that bar needs to be set high. I think that next wave is probably those quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sold.
And also sometimes you just run into the buzzsaw. So like some of those quarterbacks, because Stafford was held down for so long by Rodgers, like that's the thing is like if Josh Allen peters out, he might not be a Hall of Fame quarterback because he kept running into the buzzsaw that is Patrick Mahomes. And eventually you have to like ascend. So so far Stafford did it like later on, but he couldn't do it in that division against Aaron Rodgers because his ass kicked all the time, and it just happened. And Aaron Rodgers kind of held him down.
But we are also talking about Rodgers. When did Rodgers take over? 2010?
He won the Super Bowl in 2010, I believe. So it
he
must have
took
been like
over
2008.
8 sounds
Yeah.
right. 2008. But we're also talking about 3 quarterbacks that we agree on that are Hall of Fame worthy in that era.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was impossible.
Yep. Yeah, and it sounds like these people are saying if Stafford retired before this year happened, he'd already be in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, it's
Right.
that's
Because they said this weeks ago, and like they're, what are they now, 9-2? They said it weeks ago.
yeah.
Now they're 9-2. I mean, they were
Yes.
still good, but
Yeah.
like we're halfway through the season, and you're saying this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it's just the vitriol that people, or not the vitriol, but also like the just they're so confident. They're so confident that they're right
so
about
confident
something.
in literally what comes down to an opinion, because even to get into the Hall of Fame is voted on,
Yeah,
which is opinion based.
Right.
However, there is still that stat with Aikman
Mhm.
was the exception to the
yeah,
rule.
yeah. It also comes down to like when you retire, it's 5 years later. So like, who's he going to go up against? There's going to be questions about that too. And he might be the last quarterback standing, or someone's like, it's Stafford or Eli. Oh, I should probably put Stafford in. Maybe that's what happens.
Maybe.
We'll see. But again, it is my opinion. It is my Hall of Fame, and I keep a small Hall of Fame. If I'm going to chisel you out of rock, you better be really fucking good.
I agree.
Thank you.
I'm with you. We are simpatico.
Yeah, simpatico. There it is.
Bye-week teams this week: the Broncos, Dolphins, Chargers, and the Washington somethings. Righty, then shall we go into the fantasy corner?
Yeah. This is actually a really good time for me to check my game because I'm winning by 6. And I need Brock Purdy to continue to be bad.
Oh my goodness!
They're winning 10-3 versus the Panthers, so I'm literally winning by 6, and he has like 3 points. So as long as he has Kyron Williams needed to have a better game last night, and he did not. So my keeper league, I'm hopefully winning. I won last week, had a great game. We'll see what happens with the rest of this one.
In the OG league, I'm rallying, man. I'm rallying for the playoffs. I won 2 in a row. If I win this one, it's 3 in a row, and I'm trying to get back into that playoff run. I subbed out Josh Allen in this league for Jalen Hurts because of that confidence level was not there for Josh going to Houston. I don't know why.
Wow.
But Jalen Hurts bailed me out in that league. I'm winning by 9, projected to win that one. In the Cheese League, I have a small margin over Sister John here. I got Doodle Dowdle in. She has the 49ers defense, who right now is putting up 23 points. Doodle Dowdle is giving me 25.9. I have a 7-point lead. But I need this one because I have a 16% chance of making the playoffs. I need to win out.
You're playing me next week. You said,
And I'm
right?
playing you next week.
Yeah.
And you don't need to win. You're already in the playoffs.
Yeah,
so
I'm
bench everybody.
I am Gucci, as they say. I'm beating Laura. I think I've beaten Laura. She has no one left. So I won by at least 700. I still have CMC going. So, yeah. Look at me now.
Look at you now.
Yep. After a couple harsh losses, I think I lost like 3 in a row. But 2 of them were second highest points, and I still lost. I actually looked, and I actually have the 3rd highest points against. So, yeah, it's wild. I don't know what it is. My team's okay. I don't know. My kicker got 100 points. I'm still banking on that 60-yarder again.
Nobody had McPherson. He hit a 63-yarder yesterday.
That's right, against us. I thought that, too.
Nobody had him.
Yeah.
I looked him up immediately. I was like, oh, my God. Who's got him?
I only picked up the Vikings kicker because he kicked that 60-yarder. I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping for another 60-yarder from him.
Well, I picked up Cam Little because Butker was on a bye a couple weeks ago, and I just kept him. It was right after he kicked the 70-yarder. I'm like, we'll see if he does it again.
That's funny. So right now, who has the ball? Oh, the Panthers have the ball going into the half. But yeah, Brock only has 2.6 points. So
I also believe in the Cheese League, the trade deadline is tomorrow.
I did see that notification pop up.
So
I'll probably stand pat, if we're being honest.
Make sure you pay attention to your trade deadlines and make sure that you set your lineups because you're getting into crunch time. Everybody who's playing fantasy football, you're getting into crunch time. Mm-hmm. So pay attention to your teams. Do you
League is trash.
have a
Trash.
hot
Trash.
take
Trash. Trash.
from
Trash.
your wife?
My darling wife, Jessica. Yes, I do. The league is trash. They're all bad. Everyone in the league is bad. Nothing. Well, she didn't say the Patriots, but let's include the Patriots there. But like, there's no right now. There's no the Super Bowl is going to be a coin flip, like just toss up two teams that no one expects. That's the hot take.
I agree. We talked about it earlier. Really, we kind of touched on it.
Like it's gonna be a random ass Jaguars versus. Well, she didn't say this part, but I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Jaguars versus.
The Panthers are going to sneak in.
Oh my God, the expansion Super Bowl that I've always been ready for. There will always be expansion teams in my mind because I played Tecmo Super Bowl when they were not in the game.
Yeah, them two and the Texans are always forever the expansion team. I agree. I think that's the your solid teams, the Bengals and the Ravens and the Bills and the Eagles and the Chiefs are all on a down year, and I don't know if I believe in anybody fully right now.
Yeah. A couple of years ago, the Jaguars should have beat us in the AFC Championship game. They only really didn't because of a bad call, honestly. That should have been the Blake Bortles Super Bowl. But I feel like the Blake Bortles Super Bowl is going to happen this year. Someone random is going to ascend, and this is a perfect year for the Patriots to do it, or at least be like okay-ish, and then make a run, get a home playoff game or two.
Yeah,
or be the 3 seed, get the home playoff game, and then the 1 or 2 seed gets knocked out.
It's also there's been a ton of injuries, and you still have 6 games left. This is just to get to the playoffs.
I know. It's rough.
It's like 5 or 6 games. Depending on if you have a bye, 5 or 6 games, and then the playoff. I mean, there's still a lot of football left to play.
I mean, I was listening to the post-game press conferences for the Patriots, and like they just sound really tired. Like they just sound tired.
Yeah,
it's a long season.
Yeah,
it's a long season. No bye so far. This is a late bye. You guys too. Yeah. Everyone has kicked the crap out. They've been all kicked the crap out of. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kicketh the crapeth out of.
Yes, that is right.
Well, that's your hot take.
She was really hoping for the Chiefs to lose because she said her hot take about the haircut was her favorite one so far.
I mean, whatever the reason, they are not the same Chiefs team.
Yep.
I don't know if it's the hair. I don't know. Maybe they should put Swifty back on TV. I don't know. They're not the same team here. All right. Let's make some picks.
Pink. Yes, let's make some picks. All right. So, this is a fun weekend if you're a football fan or just a fan of food. Week 13. We're on to week 13. Incredibly. So, to kick it off, and these are some good games. I'm not gonna lie. Some good games.
There's fucking games going on here.
So we got 3 games on Thanksgiving. So Thursday, November 27th, Thanksgiving Day. To kick us off with a 1 p.m. kickoff, which is weird because they usually kick off at 12. That's new, right?
That is new, yeah.
That is new.
It's usually 12.
That's bizarre. I'm not complaining because it's 12 o'clock. Like, I'm not quite there. Like, we're leaving. We're going. We're driving. The game's starting. I'm like, oh, God, I always miss the beginning of it.
Our Thanksgiving dinner starts at 1.
Now, remember, it was Thanksgiving last year where Ubefoof made the worst coaching decision.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oh, man.
Big things happen on Thanksgiving. We have the 7-3-1 Packers traveling to the 7-4 Lions. The Lions are 2.5-point favorites.
Oh, man.
Do you want to hear my pick?
Yes.
I'm taking the Packers. The Lions haven't been impressing me, and they
haven't been.
Yeah.
But neither have the Packers. Have been quiet.
Yes, and I will say Love does have a sprain as well, the AC joint sprain. He's banged up. He's banged up.
All right, we'll get some parity here. I will take the Lions over the Packers. I mean, they're at home. Who knows? We'll see. See if they show up.
4:30 p.m. on CBS and Paramount Plus. We have the 6-5 Chiefs traveling to the 5-1 Cowboys.
I will not stand for this. I will not pick Dallas.
Wow.
Although I would not be surprised. They're at home. They're going to wear the jerseys.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
They're rallying. They're going to rally around. It's a sad story, but it's a good, for that. Like, they're rallying around their guy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, taking the Cowboys.
Cowboys win on Thanksgiving is it's like that's completes Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pick the Chiefs.
That's fair. 8:20 p.m. on NBC and Peacock, we have the 3-1 Bengals with Joe Burrow returning, it sounds like, traveling to the 6-5 Ravens. The Ravens are 7-point favorites. You know who I'm picking.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm picking the Ravens too. Burrow coming back is good.
Mm-hmm.
He's been out for a long time. He was sore after practice last week. I don't know how much time he's had.
Jeez,
this is a short week.
Yeah.
You get Chase back off his suspension. It's going to be an interesting game, but the Ravens are at home there. I'm going to take them. So surprised that it's a 7-point spread. With Burrow coming back, you'd think it'd be a little bit thinner, but
maybe because Chase is back. Higgins got hurt as well. We didn't mention on the
Oh,
Patriots
that's
game.
true. Yeah, he had a
concussion. He had another guy go down too. It's escaping me, but yeah. So that's that. Then Friday, November 28th, the Black Friday game at 3 p.m. on Prime Video. Are you going to be shopping, Joe?
maybe. What deals are there?
We have the 8-3 Bears traveling to the 8-3 Eagles. Eagles are 7-point favorites.
I'm going to take the Eagles. I feel like they need this game because they botched it against the Cowboys.
I agree.
If the Bears go into Philly and win this game,
all credit to them.
All credit to you, because that is not an easy place to play. Maybe the Eagles are reeling. Maybe this is the time for the Bears to pounce.
I know I'm not fully into the Bears. I'm not fully bought into the Bears yet. I feel like I should be, but I started the year saying I'm not going to pick them until they start winning, and they've been winning, and I've been picking them. But there's still something there. That point differential spooks me a little bit.
Yeah, but that's how I feel about a lot of teams in the league right now.
That's fair. The Eagles, like, why should I feel any better about the Eagles? Because sometimes they score 21 points in a row, and then sometimes they let up 24 points in a row. It's just weird.
But you have who they don't have a lot of people out for Philly. Lane Johnson, I think, maybe. But, like, who you have your stars? I don't know.
It's weird.
I don't know.
Weird. All right. Then moving on to Sunday. No Saturday games. Sunday, November 30th. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 7-4 49ers who are playing right now, winning 10-3 at the half, traveling to the 3-8 Browns. 49ers are 4.5-point favorites.
Ooh.
I will take the 49ers.
I'm going to take the Niners in this, too, but that is a significantly low margin.
It is low.
Especially with, they're getting healthy again.
Shador
It's
starting
the
again.
Shador show. Imagine if he wins at home. Cleveland's going to go fucking nuts.
Oh, man.
They're
And honestly,
nuts.
it'd be all the more reason for them to fire Kevin Stefanski because, like, you put the wrong quarterback in,
even if Shador gets them going this year, I still think you got to move on.
Yeah.
I still think you got to move on.
Alrighty, 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 7-4 Jaguars traveling to the 1-10 Titans. The Jaguars are 6.5-point favorites. It would be so Jaguars to lose this game.
I was just thinking it. This is going to be the trap game.
I'm still picking up. I'm going to be so Jaguars to lose this game.
Absolutely. 100%. If there's a game where the Titans are going to win, it's this one. And that's a game where the Jaguars are going to lose, it's this one.
Yep. It's like, oh, but did you win this game? You get, you're going into the playoffs. You're going to not keep the
8-4.
Chiefs out. Oh my God. And then they're going to lose. But I'm picking them anyway.
I'm picking them too.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But as soon as I looked at it, I thought, remember this.
Yeah.
If the Titans win, we fucking knew it and didn't pick them.
We were too chicken shit to pick them. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 6-5 Texans traveling to the 8-3 Colts. Colts are 4.5-point favorites, and I think the Colts bounce back.
I am going to agree with you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they're going to get this one.
1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 2-9 Saints traveling to the 4-7 Miami Dolphins. Dolphins are 6-point favorites.
Oh, sorry. Where are we? Saints and Dolphins.
Yeah.
Miami.
Yep, I think the Dolphins have been playing better. We didn't talk about it because we didn't record last week, but they had the game in. I thought they played better in that game in Madrid.
Yeah.
But
they didn't play great, but they played
enough. It's also an international game, but they've been coming around. They've been coming around, and McDaniel they're playing tough for McDaniel. He seems to have like a a pep in his step. I don't know.
I mean, they won like 3 out of 4, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of going
Beat
right
the
now.
Bills. Did us a favor. So yeah, I'll pick Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 4-7 Falcons, led by Captain Kirk, traveling to the 2-9 Jets. The Falcons are 2.5-point favorites.
I want to pick the Jets in this game.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I want to.
I bet you do.
But they did not play. Well, it was Baltimore, though.
I will be picking the Falcons.
Give me the Jets.
Oh,
Jets, Jets.
go with your heart.
I'm going to go with my heart. My heart says cheese right
London
now.
was out last week. I don't know if he's back for this game, but the Jets are they're just bad. Now get Tyrod in there. They're still bad.
They're still bad. You know, they played I know. The Falcons should win this game. But, you know, it's one of those games where, whatever. I'm picking the Jets. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to
I don't give a fuck.
let it fly.
There's always a spoiler.
Yeah.
Just don't know who it is.
Right.
It's going to be the Titans.
1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 3-8 Cardinals traveling to the 6-5 Buccaneers. Bucks are still 3-point favorites, but we don't know what's going to happen with our boy Baker.
It could be Bridgewater versus Jacoby. I'm going to go Tampa, though. I'm going to take the Bucks. I feel like
I'll take the Cardinals. I think the Buccaneers are in free fall.
I do too. But you know what? They're at home. That little cross-country thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I could do really bad this week.
1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 9-2 Rams traveling to the 6-5 Panthers. The Rams are 8.5-point favorites. I think the Rams are just on a roll.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pick the Rams.
I am going to pick the Rams as well over the Panthers. And the Panthers are getting beat right now 10-3.
Yeah. 4:05 on Fox, we have the 4-7 Vikings traveling to the 8-3 Seahawks. We got the Darnold revenge game here.
Yay!
Seahawks are 10.5-point favorites. Vikings have a really good defense. McCarthy is bad. I don't even know who their backup quarterback is. Some rookie guy. So yeah, Jesus, Seahawks.
See, this Darnold is going to light it up.
Nice.
He's going to torch Minnesota.
I don't know who the Vikings backup quarterback. He already played this year, didn't he? The Vikings backup when JJ went out before.
Should we look this up?
We probably should. If he's in the concussion protocol, chances are he's not going to play.
Eee.
So we'll see what happens. But the Seahawks, Darnold is going to layeth the smacketh down on them.
Max Brosmer.
Really.
Yeah.
Good luck, Max. 4:25 p.m. CBS. The 7-4 Bills travel to the 6-5 Steelers. The Bills are 4-point favorites. What you got? Oh my.
Which way do you think I'm going? Actually, this is a good game.
I think the Steelers are going to be your.
You're right.
Yeah,
they're going to be my Joker pick. Because it could have went Bills because the Bills are kind of shitting their pants right now.
Yep.
But I also think that this might be the year the Steelers go under 500. They are my Joker pick this week.
Yeah. Bills usually bounce back. I can't see them losing. What are we at now? 3 in a row. I just don't see it happening. So I'll take the Bills.
Well, it wouldn't be 3 in a row. They won last week.
Who they lost on Thursday. Did they lose to the Dolphins?
No, there was a game in between.
Oh.
They won at home.
Yeah, you probably. Oh, the Buccaneers. You're right.
Yeah.
They totally did. Yeah, I'm still taking the Bills. I'm still taking them. Alrighty, 4:25 p.m. on CBS. And don't worry, I do have my money pick locked and loaded, but it's not this one. We have the 2-9 Raiders traveling to the 7-4 Chargers.
Chargers. Not even a fucking question.
I'm not taking Chargers. You're right. You're not picking them anymore.
I'm not going to pick the Raiders anymore.
Yeah, the Chiefs are in trouble, man, because the Chargers are ahead of them, and they're playing the Raiders. And then the Colts are ahead of them. I'm not sorry, not the Colts. What did I just say earlier? The Texans and no, damn it, Maurice, use words. Jaguars. So yeah, they might be in trouble.
I did predict 3 playoff teams from that division.
You did.
I don't think it's going to happen.
It's close. All right, and then 8:20 on NBC Peacock. We have the 9-2 Broncos traveling to the 3-8 Commanders. The Broncos are 6.5-point favorites. Is Jaden back for this game?
I don't believe so.
Oh boy,
I don't believe so, sir. I think you're going to see Marcus Mariota, and I am not going to pick them. I'm going to pick the Broncos. We played a little bit better against the Dolphins, but it was that, it was a Dolphins team, and we still, even though the Dolphins tried to give the game away, we said, no, you have it. So 3-8, I expect us to be 3-9 after this week.
Yeah, I really need you guys to do us a solid here and beat the Broncos for us, because that'll lock up the 1 seed. Well, not lock it up, but put us atop, pure record. So, but I don't foresee it happening. I foresee the Broncos winning.
Because I also don't know about Terry. They haven't had any word on Terry playing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just fucking injuries on injuries. So
Woof.
yeah.
And then Monday Night Football, Monday, December 1st at 8:15 p.m. on ESPN. We have the 2-10 Giants traveling to the 10-2 New England Patriots. I got an interesting Mo's money pick for you here.
Okay. Let me hear it.
I have the New England Patriots winning this game.
Okay.
However, I have the New York Giants covering that 7.5-point spread.
Wow. All right. Close game then, you're thinking.
Close game. We're looking forward to the we just want to get to the bye. We're looking forward to the bye. We've had a lot of injuries. The Giants have played teams tough. They just slip up at the end.
Maybe another fourth quarter collapse for the Giants.
Maybe. But get a 10-point lead and then lose by 3.
Right.
Cover the spread, but you lose the game.
Right. We don't know anything about Campbell yet, right? No news on Will Campbell.
No, the initial reports that he still has to get like an MRI and stuff, but it sounds like maybe MCL sprain, which would be the best news. But he's not going to be back for this game. Neither will Jared. And that's the other thing. We have our left tackle's out, our left guard's out. Milton Williams is still out, and Dart's coming back. So
could be a game where the Giants really go for it, but I don't anticipate it. I got the Patriots in this one.
That would be lovely. I would like
11-2.
Can't complain about that. Cannot complain, but I do think we're going to start hitting some walls here. So we need the bye in the worst way. So we'll see what happens.
Fair enough. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready, my good man?
I am.
Let us see. Got it. Ready?
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Number 10, who do you got?
All the way at the bottom, in number 10, I have the Buffalo Bills.
Free fall.
Way down there.
Woo.
Way down. That loss to that Texans was ugly to watch. I know it was Thursday Night Football, but I feel like Josh Allen has been able to put lipstick on a pig for a long time, and that window's closing.
Man, oh man. Number 10, they should actually be higher, but because of their record, I probably just left them at 10. Baltimore Ravens. 6-5, 5 in a row. I anticipate that they're going to win again. They're the division leader. We'll see where they end up. But for now, I got them at 10.
Number 9, I got the Kansas City Chiefs at 6-5. They if they lost that game, they're out of my top 10. But they're keeping it alive. They're the highest on the power rankings for a team who's out of the playoffs. But they're lurking. They're lurking. They're always lurking, and I don't trust them.
Oh, that's a good point. I believe all my top 10 are playoff teams. Number 9, I have the Chicago Bears. To your point with that point differential, I don't know. I still don't know how I feel, but they're winning games. I did pick them to lose this week. I don't know. I can't deny that they're winning games. I just don't know if I trust them, but I don't trust anybody, so I don't know. For now, Chicago at number 9.
Number 8, I got my Baltimore Ravens, my AFC pick to make it to the Super Bowl. If I won 5 in a row, Lamar is back, maybe a little banged up, but he's 5 in a row is 5 in a row, and they're in the playoffs if the season were run today. The Chiefs are not, so they're my number 8.
Bingo. Number 8, I have the Detroit Lions. I, again, don't know. I think they have all the talent in the world. I don't know why they're not putting it together. This is a huge game on Thursday. I think if they lose this game, I don't know, the wheels might be falling off in Detroit. Here we go again.
Yeah, so my next 2 are pretty interesting. So number 8, I got the Packers. That entire division is just a
number
pile.
8? Number 7.
I'm sorry, what did I say?
7. Number 7, you have the Packers?
Oh, gosh, did I mess up my numbers? Oh, yep, I'm sorry. Number 7, I have the Packers. I do not have the Bears in my top 10. I'll say that right now because of that point differential just spooks me too much. Even though they are leading the division, good on them. But the Packers are my NFC pick to win, so I'm always going to favor them just a little bit more. So I got the Packers up there. I think they're just playing steady Eddie football. Steady Eddie.
Under the radar,
Yeah.
as they say.
Yep.
Number 7, I have the Seattle Seahawks. Darnold revenge game this week. I like what they're doing. They are one of the better teams. I almost feel like I can trust them a little bit more than some of these other teams. I like the story, and Jigba is having a season and a half, so we'll see what happens.
Yep. Number 6, I do have the Lions. They're playing the Packers this week, or on Thanksgiving, so that'll be a really interesting game. We'll see what happens there. You're right. They have all the pieces. They had a great season last year, but they've already passed their loss total from last year. Why are they struggling with the Giants? I don't know. Is it a coordinator thing, like we said at the beginning of the season? But they're holding it together by bubblegum and silly string.
Yeah. Number 6, I have the Indianapolis Colts. They really should have won that game yesterday. The Chiefs kind of pulled out a gritty win at the very end, but they did look pretty good through most of that game. It was very close against the Chiefs, who are only 6-5. But it's still the main players. But I think the Chiefs, they're not the same as last year, but they're still sneaky enough.
Yep.
So, close game. I still have Indy at 6.
I got the Indy at number 5. I think that was the game to assert yourself. Let people know that you're the real deal by beating the Chiefs, the perennial bullies of the AFC. They didn't get it done, but I still think they got what it takes to make some noise. So I got them at number 5.
Number 5, I have the Denver Broncos. I think it's just because they were on a bye. They kind of just sat there. I'm not overly impressed, but they do find ways to win. So, again, I really don't know if I can trust them even in that division. But they are leading it right now. I think they have the 2 seed in the AFC. It's one of those things where they keep winning. I can't really deny them.
I totally forgot to put the Broncos in my top 10.
It's okay. You know who I left out every week? But intentionally, really, Green Bay.
Yeah.
But it's just...
So don't come at me, Broncos fans. Number 4, I fucked that up. Yeah, you're right. Yep. But number 4, Seahawks. As much as it pains me for Darnold, I do think that 4-interception game is lurking out there. It already happened once. It could happen any time. But so far, so
just
good.
waiting for the other shoe to drop.
So far, so good. There's no. I mean, it's not an accident that JSN is having a career year. When Darnold shows up, he can take those good players or great players like the JJs of the world and feed them.
Yeah.
He knows where his bread is buttered.
You got to have weapons. Any good quarterback has to have weapons.
Feed your weapons. Number 4.
Feed your weapons. Feed them. Number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills. Listen, I know, I get it. There's a lot of controversy. Your take from from years past, from MOJO show past, it could
come home to roost, baby.
It really could this season, but it's still Josh Allen, and I still think he is elite in this league. They're sitting at number 4, but they are one loss away from really dropping down.
I like that. Number 3, I got the Eagles. I probably should have them lower, honestly. They're that good. They should be better. I can't figure them out. I contemplated putting them lower, but you know what? I'm just gonna hold pat on them I'm punting on them until next week.
I have the Philly Eagles at 3 too. The Philly Eagles. I have them at 3. They probably would have been maybe one spot higher if they had finished off the Cowboys. It was looking like it. 21-0. You blew that. Something is still awry in Philly. But to your point, they have the pieces. I don't know. I don't understand it. They have Devontae Smith, who plays good. They have AJ. They have Jalen. They have Saquon. You have all your stars are healthy.
Yeah.
Why are you not putting it together? I don't know. But they're still at number 3.
Number 2, I have the Matt Stafford-led Rams, MVP candidate, leading candidate, I would say right now, trying to make that Hall of Fame case to me. They're winning games and taking names. What I don't know to say. The Buccaneers are at the time or right now are a playoff team, and they smoked them. They were up 21-0. You blinked and they're up 21-0. So Stafford seems to be getting better with age. So I got the Rams at number 2.
Ditto. I got the Rams. They have the second longest winning streak in the league, and they dismantled the Tampa Bakers. It was not even close, and I know Tampa's reeling with injuries, especially now with Baker. But the Rams are maybe one of the teams that I feel more confident in. I don't know if I fully trust them, but I feel more confident in the Rams, at least in the NFC, than even Philly at this point.
McVay's a good coach.
Bingo.
And the team with the league leading winning streak is your number 1 on the power rankings, New England Patriots. Homer pick. I don't know what to say. They're winning. They win every week. You can only play who's in front of you. They got the 1 seed. They beat Josh Allen. They beat Baker. They look good on the Nor'easters.
They did look good in the Nor'easters.
They've been making me happy. And Drake May is probably the second MVP right now, like odds-wise. He didn't have a great game this last week, but they still won by 6. You know? Right. What do you want? What do you want from the guy?
Listen, this is we missed last week, but 2 weeks ago I had them at number 1.
You did it before I did.
Number 1 again. I have the Patriots. They are on a 9-game winning streak. Mm-hmm. They're beating teams. Ugly win yesterday. I thought, especially against a team who had a ton of injuries, but it's also they're getting a late bye. Yeah, they're also tired. They're getting their own injuries.
Yep, on the road.
For now, they're number 1. It just sucks. It just sucks for. There's this run with the Patriots, then it was the Chiefs, and it's like, what is it, going back again? Like, this is so annoying. But
I don't think it'll be that good, but they're locked in. They got, like, the coach, he's in place.
The stash has got to go. I'm sorry. This is one.
It's for November, right?
I don't know. It's got to go. I
think it's for the month of November. It's the no-shave November, whatever.
No shave November, right?
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
I guess. But he's I don't
know.
I'm assuming.
I don't know.
So that's just not it.
Yeah. He can grow a good beard. Get a beard back in there. But they got the coach in place. They've always had the ownership. It seems like their GM has hit on this recent draft.
They look good. I mean, again, their level of competition is going to be their only question going into the playoffs. But on a year where these really good teams in years past are not playing good, fucking anything can happen here.
Yeah, here's what's going to happen next year. Not to look that far ahead of ourselves, but they're going to have a tough schedule next year. I've already heard it's way more difficult than this year.
Of course, this is what we dealt with
right.
Year. Yeah.
But that team next year will be better than this team this year, but have a worse record. That's an early.
We said that about Washington. You said that about Washington this year, and they have a worse record for sure.
Yeah, but I think it's the injuries. It
just
happens.
We're gonna have an easy as fuck schedule again next year.
They played so much good football last year. They're just really tired.
Yeah, they're so tired. They're still tired.
Just take a little break.
They're still tired that they're all fucking injured. But yeah, I mean the Nor'easters look good.
Yep,
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Of the helmet was
that Thursday Night Football thing. I was like a party at Thursday. Like the prime. I will give them credit. They bring it. And they did like the nightcap and like the post game show with Drake and Vrabel, and everyone's happy and all cheering on the sidelines. Vibes are really good right now.
There was one thing though I wanted to bring up. Did you hear about the Cam Newton thing?
I did.
I don't love that.
No, they're all just. Sorry, I dropped my ring. They're all just making excuses to get. It's like the ESPN cycle. They do this all the time. They say some stupid crap.
Yeah, that's true.
They wait for the response, and then they just like report on their own responses to their report.
Well, he has become like a Stephen A. and a Skip. He is like a character.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't watch shit like this. But it popped up. It's like, are you salty because you don't play for them anymore?
Right.
Or, like, what is it?
Drake loved him as a kid. That was like his favorite player because he's from Charlotte or the North
Carolina
Carolina
he didn't even know
area.
what show he was on.
To be fair, I did not know it was.
Well, I know he has his own podcast show thing, so I didn't know where he was recording it from.
I didn't know he was on First Take.
But it makes sense because of that. I don't watch that shit because it's like fucking TMZ for sports.
Yes,
it's just so trash.
A self-fulfilling prophecy. You say some stupid outlandish crap. Mm-hmm. The player responds to it because they all get media and press conference. And then you, on your next episode, report on their response to your thing that you said. You just create your own crap. I hate it. ESPN does it all the time. They report something bullshit, the person responds, and then they report on the report being replied to the report. I don't like it.
That's why ESPN is not the worldwide leader in sports.
No. All their ratings are from sports bars and gyms with the sound turned off. That's all they are.
No, it's true.
No one's watching.
It's true. Crap. For years, they have done this hot take bullshit, and I think early on it was paying off, and I think people are sick. I don't know what their fucking ratings are, but
there's so many other mediums now, like the MOJO Show, where you can go get your goodness and like. I feel like we're pretty positive here. We joke, sometimes.
I mean,
we're not shitting on people left, right, and center, but we back it up. We try to, like JJ. Sorry, bro, but you statistically are really bad right now.
Yeah. And that's fair. Listen, we'll shut on the Cowboys, but also we went a little easy on the Cowboys. They are going through some shit. And we said They just had two good wins after all that.
Yeah.
Which is that's not easy. I can't imagine how they're playing off of that.
Yeah.
And they managed to win and then come back from a division opponent down 3 touchdowns.
Good on them.
Kudos
Yeah.
to you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And if you're gonna come at, like if you're a Vikings fan, you're like, stop shitting on my boy JJ.
Yeah.
Then come say something. Say why. If you really think Matt Stafford is a Hall of Famer, be realistic about it. Look inside yourself and ask yourself, is he really a Hall of Famer?
And don't just sit there and say, idiot.
Yeah, he threw 100 touchdowns in 20 years. That's not
good enough for me.
We're looking for those advanced analytics.
I just wanted to pull up because we had a nice back and forth with somebody on YouTube. His name is Randy Renner, and I believe he is from Seattle. He is a Seahawks fan, and he was, a very, very nice gentleman. He commented a few times and said he subscribed to the show.
Attaboy, Randy.
Randy.
Shout out, Randy.
Shout out, Randy. 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 Oh my God! All right, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Wow! Maui! Wowie!
We had a lot of catching up to do.
We did. Well, see, you miss a week, and then now we're a 2-hour show. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? You want us to take our shirts off? Name that movie. If you stuck around this whole time, name that movie. Name that movie. I will send you something. I'll send you a picture of us with our shirts off.
Bye.
Oh, he's sick. I should let it go.